around.
All right, let me
even
go over
including some of our
here.
teams, a lot of our top teams
All right,
might not stay the same, but we have a huge mix-up as you continue to go down that roster list. Even
Yeah, Sam not already a sub.
And so you gotta look at teams like Acorn, Agers, Pollo. When are they gonna?
Yo, appreciate you,
qualify?
champion. Appreciate you, bro. All right, hold on. I need to
But
open
I'm looking at some of those underdogs, monsters.
this
When are
too.
they gonna finally punch their ticket to finals?
It's going to be tough, right? We're talking about a season, essentially, that we've had limited set lobby opportunities, right? If you weren't out there really putting your nose into the scrim scene, then you will be coming out the gate struggling here. So we'll see who's been putting in that work here as we're starting to look up.
Yo, all right, we're live on YouTube too. Yo, what's good, YouTube? What's good, YouTube? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, William? What's good, Max?
Just a matter of time.
What's good, bro? What's good? All right, so if you guys are on YouTube, match 1 starts in 5 minutes. Let me know if you guys need me to turn it up or turn it down. Oh yeah, we also got to run a prediction too. All right, if you guys want to vote on the prediction and you're in the YouTube stream, you have to come to the Twitch to be able to vote on the prediction. Let me see. Start prediction. What should we do? Should we just do a does Acorn win game 1 prediction? Or should we do who places higher? What do you guys think? Who places higher or does...
We're making it through as well. Now let's bring up our...
Let me see. Yo, what's good? What's good?
Here in group number
We got...
1. There's a lot of big
Okay, so look, YouTube. The people that are in this group is... The main players are like... Obviously, these guys right here. Adri's, Acorn, Pollo. And then it's Bugha, Threats, and Craze. And then Rise, G-Money, Aviv. Those are the main people. Okay, man. We'll do who places higher. Let me see. Not them, not them.
Honestly, I always say that half of esports is the story.
We'll go
Who has a better story?
Acorn,
And
Agers,
Acorn being dropped by their duo
Pollo.
at the end of last year, joining
We'll go
together, and when the lottery
Rise,
kinda wrote them out, they go
G-Money,
on to win Major 1,
Aviv,
then Major 2, a little bit of a step back, getting 5th place,
or
which otherwise is absolutely phenomenal. But from this
who is another? We can put like Vert Taki Eshu on here. We'll put Vert Taki Eshu. All right, there we go.
Just by himself.
All right, we'll put that prediction like that. And there we go.
Walk away in first place for Major 3.
I mean, you're saying that everybody's kind of looking towards them. I'm wondering what this.
How long? There is 3 minutes till game 1. 3 minutes till game 1.
Actually going to be going for that win right now? Are they kind of shifting their focus?
You see that Elite signed Adri's? Yeah, I did, bro. I mean, Adri's had, our Elite has Adri's, Yamzo, Pump, and was that the main ones? Other, yeah, I can do other next game. I'll do other next game. And once like people don't qual. Did Miro qual for groups? Yeah, Miro's group 1 of West. But I don't think that's gonna be till. Wait, is West today, chat? Is West group 1 today or is that next week? Here's the whole lobby. Hold on. Let me turn off my camera so you guys can see the. Oh, it's already gone. Vert Taki Eshu. These guys should be pretty much a lock to qualify, in my opinion. Are you streaming West? Nah, I'm not streaming West. Bro, I didn't even stream EU, bro. You think I'm gonna stream West? There's only like, there's only a couple people in there. What's your take on Thomas not being able to qualify? I mean, like, bro, it's rough. And I mean, he kind of got screwed out of qual, to be honest. Like, only not being able to load into a game in groups is actually insane. I'm modding YT or Twitch. You can just do YouTube. Just do YouTube. Can you show the map? Yeah, let me see. I should have still have the map open. This is the map right here, chat. This is map for the group we're about to watch right now. That'll start in like 3 minutes, I think. So I mean, we got like Pollo right here, Bugha right here, Taki Eshu, Vert, Aviv, Rise, G-Money. Our main off-spawn fights, I guess, is like Byla contested. But there's not that many other like crazy people that are conned.
Know that this competition is crazy, and again, I'm just gonna continue to stress this until like the final day of grand finals. Okay, this is the last chance. Okay, we need to make it to grand finals to try and secure a spot going to the global championship.
Sky's tweet, yeah, I know, bro. I saw all of their tweets. That was actually like unfortunate, bro. It was good, Lucas. We watch EU Grands. Like, will I watch it or will I stream it? Wait, hold on. Let me turn off my camera so you guys can see everybody here. You see Thomas's tweet? Yeah, bro. That's actually
Is it even globals?
That's actually tough.
Bugha, Kelly? Is it even going to be globals?
Yeah, I mean that's a good question.
Bugha, bro, Bugha's got to make globals, bro.
We've seen them quite close.
You want me to get lobby codes so you can go into end game? Nah, I'll probably just watch the broadcast. Because I mean, broadcast is gonna be way less delayed, you know. So there's probably just like not much of a reason to not watch what's it called, the broadcast. Because I'm pretty sure what broadcast is on a 5-minute delay and then replays is 8. So yeah, nah.
Great drop spot landing over in Utopia City uncontested. We've already seen that they have some good placements throughout the div.
Can you show the tweet, the Thomas tweet? Yeah, here. I'll show the Thomas tweet if you guys didn't see it. What heat is Peter bought in? Peter's in Heat 3. Clicks is in Heat 2, and then Peter's in Heat 3. And this is mainly Pollo's Heat.
He just consistently makes these finals. I'd be
like, this is what Thomas tweeted.
Probably about a 99.9% chance that they go ahead and make it into the final.
I mean, bro, I hope Thomas can qual from last chance, bro. If Thomas doesn't even make grands, that's actually insane.
So I'm gonna stick to the script that I wrote. Guys, we're getting closer here to starting off the competition. I was kind of curious to get your thoughts. So obviously, again, this being that,
is this the hardest group? I feel like, chat, what is the hardest group on NA? I feel like low-key all the groups are kind of even. Like, I don't really feel like one group is like that crazy on NA. 2?
Due to the nature of these,
and then what on EU group 3 is definitely the hardest, but on NA 2 is the hardest by far. Okay. Okay.
Heal off in games, and I mean, Vivid, I think that's something that we've kind of been seeing over the last few weeks.
I think just over the course.
It was good. Nose in was good, bro. We got. I mean, the game should be starting soon. I don't know where the timer went. How are you today? I'm good, bro. How are you? Is Pollo con? Nah, Pollo's uncon. Pollo's uncon.
Adapt. Let's get.
All right, game 1 finally. Game 1. Only 5 games, chat. So there's only 5 games in this, but
monster at the precipice of game 1
it'll be
of
valid.
this group stages, FNCS Major 3. And one thing I gotta really
is Sigma 3X in this heat? I cannot tell you off the top of my head. I'm not gonna lie. I cannot tell you. Who's the best in group 1? Definitely Pollo's trio. Pollo's trio is definitely the best team in this group. All right, game 1 out of 5.
Over 13 of them are looking to punch their ticket.
So what? Flooded is conned by Broken versus King. I know they're on the same team.
Has to be, right? And again,
I don't know who this trio is right here. All right, King goes down though. TK gets a kill in the feed. Let's go, Wrigley. Let's go, bro.
Bulk of these draw spots, we saw early glimpses of what little areas will be contested. Most of those opportunities taking place or center map and leaning a little bit north to the west sides.
If Sigma wins, give me $100.
Liam already taking his kind of battle head.
Liam's conned at resistance base.
They haven't gotten shields really to work with. There it is.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, these off spawn fights today are not gonna be that crazy. What's your predictions? I honestly didn't even make full predictions for this group. Like, this is the only group that I didn't make predictions for. Yo, what's good, Nova? What's good, bro? What's good, Bean?
It's not easy.
What's good, 127? What's good, bro?
A lot of nooks and crannies to hide. And Boogeyman quick. They are missing about some HP, but Liam's gonna be the first one to go down in the entire fight. This is not the way you want to start your game 1.
Flow versus Pay. Wait, Chad, do you guys want me to turn up the broadcast or can you hear it? Is it too loud or is it good? Bro, their ass chill. Chill, bro, chill.
And just like that, they clean things up here at the
turn it up. All right, I got you.
And the zone's on top of them. This is a perfect start for
their like right there.
Kind of initial.
Turn up a little. All right, bet.
Remember, all that matters is a victory royale, right? You want to punch your way.
Do you think if Pollo beats Peter like 8-4 or 9-3 has a chance of winning grands? I think Pollo and them, look at elite agers, man. I think Pollo and them need to win at least 9 games to win grands. Wait, I need to move my camera for the kin stats. I forgot about that. Adrius has qualified for 7 FNCS finals by winning a game, the joint most in the world. That's actually impressive. Wait, let me move my camera to the other side. I'll go like over here.
And then they get the extra superhero rank XP from that uncontested Demon's Domain drop.
In some ways, it's like, just let it happen. Right, it's inevitable, right? So we'll see them punching their way in and out.
How old are you? I'm 20, bro. I'm low-key. I'm turning 21 this year, bro. I'm getting up there.
Here in the group stages, it's nothing but another day.
What kind of PC do you use? I actually don't even know.
Going down right now, though. This is
good.
All right,
outside of
that resistance space. furthermore west here. Low ground team seems to be a little lost in the action.
I don't know. BJ Nada. What a name,
Keep
bro.
yourself exposed like that.
You can kind of even see, judging by the loadout, there's some missing bits of utility. Some players only having ARs, no shotguns. This is a straight off spawn scrap.
Do you have earnings? No. No, I do not. You appreciate you, Tears? Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man.
They hear this noise, you know as well as I do, Monster. Invitation or not, they're like, hey, this is a third-party opportunity. This is for us to get
Bro, chat, Loki, I hope that Pollo doesn't win game 1. Like, we need Pollo in every single one of these games, because if Pollo wins, all we really got left is like Bugha and Rise. Like, I'm trying to see Pollo play all these games.
Contemplating of whether or not this is worth taking to the finish line right now. But it's
yeah, I know. Comment, I know, bro. I know.
Disengaged decision. For now, they're sitting, looking for opportunity. This turbulence is just kind of sitting idly, almost signaling to the team like, hey, look, we don't want to even leave from here.
Can you top 10 best players in the world soon? I'll probably do it after Grands, maybe.
Basically all the flexibility.
It's gonna be hard though with how many people are gonna be contested.
Disengage until they say so, but you're seeing
you play comp? Nah, I just watch.
All around the map, even for some high places, over towards Brutal Boxcars, just on the outskirts. Board, Mako, Icy, box to box hole.
Bro, these mid-game fights are about to be. I don't even know. Yo, it's good. Nat with the tier 1 for 4 months. What's good, bro? How are you, bro? Thank you, man. Thank you for the sub, bro. W Nat. Aviev's in a fight? Oh yeah, Avieve just got a kill on the Jar. In the kill feed.
Yeah, Mako's trio definitely needing some ammunition. They're gonna look to finish up Luke here.
Oh my gosh.
There it is, the first knock. So
alright, Luke goes down.
Forced to retreat. And this is all because of that.
Boring is the word you're looking for. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. NA like early and mid games are kind of sleeper, especially when they're just surge trading. And when Peter and Pollo aren't fighting off spawn, it's not the best. You play Fortnite? Yeah, I play Fortnite occasionally. Here's the Avieve kill.
From outpost, rotating up to Kappa, Rise, Avieve, G Money, just taking the fight to Jargu, Silic, and they're
just gonna key Kappa every game.
Might have been able to survive, and that's gonna be the saving grace for that team over towards Kappa.
Happy birthday! It's not my birthday, bro. But thank you for the early happy birthday, bro.
Very notable trio fight right
you live on Twitch here? I'm live on both.
For them, Avieve, G Money, and Rise, of course, a team to look out for. Set to do well here. Another team, of course, to look out. Blake, Diego, Oliver, OG.
Chat, do we think Blake, Diego, and Oliver OG are making Grands? I think they're a Grands team still.
I would, in the past, maybe.
Why did G Money and Rise stay with Avieve? I just don't think they had any better options. Like, I legit think that was like.
Mainly getting in through a lot of consistency.
Like, they split with him, and then they realized they had no other options, and they just got back together. Chaplin blocked me? Yeah, Chaplin blocked me literally like a day after he blocked me.
To their focus. You go back on over towards Brutal Boxcars, getting a little bit more busy. You just have that shrine boss over here. You get a lot of superhero rank. You get a lot of different loot, ammo,
NA Central sucks. Who would be sorry teams? Chill, bro. All right, chat. We gotta watch. All right, so we're gonna see a lot of what? Just like mid-tier trios on NA. We gotta see, can these guys be like good in the future? Not good right now, but can they be like future really good NA teams? All right. We got, who is this? Mako? He's the first person for the test here. Sandman, I already know who Sandman is. All right, 20 has Uncon Supernova Academy. All right, Mako goes down. Mako is off the list. What's good? Decide what's good, bro. I feel like 20 of them can low-key be like a sneaky game winner. They get the Spire, Uncon Supernova.
Yeah, almost like a no-brainer sacrifice. If I use these 2 charges and it gets me elimination, definitely going to be worth. And that's 20. Northern, Sandman, they land at the Supernova Academy uncontested. So you see, as soon as any team is uncontested towards Supernova Academy, because
bro, is there 2? What is going on over here? All right, Madden, next up. This is the next person for the test right here. Can this guy be the future of NA?
situation. They got full control, but still.
All right, you don't even got to do nothing. Never mind.
Cars, you're seeing this Mad and Monster and their trio just getting these eliminations, cleaning up what is left.
Wasn't Sandman's accused of cheating in OG Season 2? Bro, Sandman has been getting accused of cheating for like years, bro. But I don't think he is, to be honest.
They've just been hunted down. No breaks given.
Yeah, I think he played with cheaters, but I don't know if he ever did cheat. I don't know.
On the mountains, it was just a matter of time before they kind of rotated through. So, see what
Bugha threats and craze.
From that.
Potential game 1 winners.
Bugha looking to make his. What was that Vivid pointed to at the top of the show? 26.
Dang, bro. Everybody predicted Pollo to win game 1, or place highest.
To come very big.
Do I think Peter will top 10 grands?
One of the most consistent.
Wait, hold on. Bugha and Threats qualified for both majors from consistency, while Craze had victory royales in both. Okay, that's an interesting stat. But for Peter top 10ing in grands, bro, it's literally so hard to, like, this grand finals is going to be one of the hardest grand finals to predict. Like, Chad, you guys think Peter is going to top 10 grands? I feel like at most he's going to finish like 6th, 7th, 8th, like somewhere around that range. Top 8, yeah, I think it could be somewhere in that range.
East of that Utopia city. And they typically are going to use this geyser, and instead of just once, because people are wondering right now,
6, 7,
like,
all right.
They're already in the sky. What are they waiting
bro.
for? Double use this geyser. It gives you extra height.
Bertaki and Eshu.
To get farther in towards the zone. So when we
Carillion.
later on, Monster, I expect them to see.
Yo, what's good? Flopper, what's good, bro?
Set up, ready to go.
Yeah, it's one of those techniques carrying over from the last season, so you can see the optimization here coming through. One thing to think about.
Oh, Mongrel will qualify for grands? Bro, Mongrel's conned, bro. Mongrel being conned in the best group, probably out of every region, is it's gonna be difficult. Bert's in a fight. Oh my gosh. Oh, and that guy decided to fall damage. Nice. Yo, what's good, Kev? What's good, bro?
Almost makes you wonder, did they just land on him from that double geyser? Probably.
Pollo won first game. No, this is game 1 right here. This is game 1 right here. Peter's been practicing Supernova. Yeah, I heard about that too, but I don't really see why he would land on clicks, to be honest. I don't know why he, like, if he was gonna land on clicks, he would have just done it since the beginning of the season.
That might be a little play they're giving away for Grand.
I'm like, I don't know why he would do that now.
You know, run that playbook so soon here in a group
for fun. All right. When does Vico play? I actually don't know what Vico's in. I think Vico's in. He might be 3.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Wait, who am I ignoring? 3? Okay,
this is kind of exactly what you were alluding to. How deep.
All right, Broken. Is Broken the future of NA right here? Here's his tryout.
They didn't necessarily get the most surge to start.
Let's see the fighting ability.
Now they try to feel forced in this situation to try to fight for it. 2v1 pressuring the box. King is able to get in, landing a good shot and continuing to pressure out, but damage is still there. But it's just,
bro, this is like one of the most awkward fights I've ever seen. They're just shooting a DMR just
into that box is going to be the most healthy, and that's why Broken is now taking the lead.
Golly, okay.
Pressure's there, and there goes that full trio down and out.
Peter would already kill him. Pollo wins this game. I'll gift you subs back, bro. What game is this? This is game 1. This is game 1.
Falling out of their inventory into the hands of Void and company. That's going to be a massive power exchange for them. Looking at Acorn, Pollo, and Agers.
All right, here's the potential game 1 winners.
Other side of the Foxy.
Pollo's domain in Foxy Floodgate.
Again, this is about as ideal.
Dig, Acorn, M8, Pollo, Elite, Agers. All 3 of them officially signed now for globals too.
And then you see the loadout.
They're playing passive also. I thought this team could have been a potential team that just keys, but I mean, they're just sitting on the island looking for surge.
Here looking in the
yo, thank you, Seabass. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
You got to imagine
you still believe in Proxy to win FNCS? Yeah, 100%. Bro, like, even if teams don't play good in groups, like, I feel like groups like your performance in groups low key doesn't matter that much. Like Click's really struggled in groups. Like Click's barely qualified last season and then got second in grands.
He's on the other side of Foxy Floodgates.
These guys are so split up. Oh my
They
gosh.
have the East covered, and then they have Acorn sitting in the middle, ready to help.
You think if Pollo wins grands while Colin and wins LAN, he's the competition being the GOAT with Fortnite?
Kind of scenario for
I mean, it depends how he plays in those grand
Yeah,
finals.
most definitely. And we
Aegis gets the kill.
Look at everyone's loadout. I mean, they are big chilling for this.
They have so much
game
space.
right
Yeah,
now.
exactly, bro.
Again, the name of the game.
Yo, what's good? Leo, what's good?
Get a little bit of damage, and I mean, they have full control of the Foxy's entire domain. Here's not too far off.
Mixing Comic and Blah dominated the hardest group in Game 24th. Exactly, bro. Bro, people literally, me included, predicted like Convex Trio last season to finish top 10 in grands off of their group's placement, and they didn't even finish top 20.
Kind of see them looking off in the distance in the minimap. You see that little chest there where one team's already on it. Just north, you see the
Let's see Surge. Who is above Surge? Or who's below, I guess.
It's gonna unlock the ability for them to open up that chest, get whatever loot that they have, kind of pick and choose.
Yo, appreciate you, Tundra. Thank you, bro.
So you've seen kind of
900 above for
coming out from some of these
2 a.m. Jackson's.
steal the loot, even if they don't have access it with their superhero rank yet.
If Pollo doesn't call biggest upset of the century, I don't think there's any way Pollo doesn't
A
call.
lot of goodies.
Like, chat, what percent? I think there's a 0% chance Pollo doesn't qual. Like, there is literally no way that he does.
And Ski got to be careful right now. This team's looking to full collapse. Very interesting base. I'm not sure I've ever seen a fight start
Pollo selling on purpose to play more?
a base like that. We'll find out what
I
the play
mean,
is here
they could
shortly.
sell, but like, even then, they're still gonna qual from consistency.
Just judging by the low surge, no eliminations. I believe that was the team that lands
Don't jinx it.
eastern portion of the map.
Bro,
So
I
instead of
just,
using
there's like,
that time to rotate
what,
in and get Storm Surge,
4 or
they're
5
focusing
good
on
teams in
that
this whole
primary
heat?
position toward the center of the zone, but that kind of leaves a hole in their game plan. So even though they're only 73 above the damage threshold, that can turn.
This team gotta be below right here, bro. Look at their HP. Oh, yeah, they're only 47 above. Oh, why is this dude Tfue peaking in 2025? It's not hitting a single shot either.
But in the back of your mind, you know I gotta start finding, I gotta start hitting these shots. Otherwise, it's gonna be me forced with my back up against the wall just to push the first team we see.
Yeah, gotta take a
All right, let's see. We need some tags here, Darzi. Only 36 above. We don't got time to be Tfue peeking. We just need a full 50-50 right here.
Your entire Fortnite game experience for sure.
Crackly.
Let's jump into some action right now. Jargo having Silic here. Have a team on top.
Jargo only
of them,
53 above.
Fishing for damage. They just want to get
One
enough
good
huge
team,
tags in,
Bugha.
right?
All right.
Ease up this pressure that's coming from the Storm Surge here shortly for Mikey's trio. And Crackly, they don't want to be too rash either.
Bro, what is going on in this fight? Why is there like 4 teams
One
here?
has decided to jump into the blend.
There's literally, what, 3 teams here?
Unfolding pretty quickly here.
Faux cake.
75 damage above right now. Tries to retreat now for Faux Cake.
Bro, NA is stacked, bro. Holy.
Kind of forced to right now.
Not necessarily in the worst spot. Moments ago, they were above the damage threshold, much better than Jargo having
273 below.
Full shield elimination. Crackly probably looking to take some of their focus, but Jargo used that misform to try to reposition. But he's
Yo,
still trying to
we're
walk
200
the
below, bro. We gotta do something
right
here.
there, but they're trying to play calm, cool, collected. Even as they're so far down the damage threshold, they're trying to play as calculated as possible because you cannot give any big shots up to any one of these two teams because then it could be all over.
Yeah, all these guys are just cooked,
For
bro.
this, Jacob.
EU groups looks like an EU Opens log. Or NA groups looks like an EU
Have we
Opens log.
seen that tested?
All right, they're only 100 below now. 26 below for... Oh my gosh.
Timing on that one would be actually pretty safe. I want to say
Dark has no mats.
Mitigate every single ounce of
And-
damage so far.
Bro, how is this a fight between 2 teams that are just below? All right, Jar goes up now. Wow.
Of not only the fight, but your damage threshold, but that's not
Yeah,
gonna
no, this
play
is
this
a,
game at least. That full trio is gonna get wiped by Jargo, Silic, and Havoc. They're gonna be able to live to tell the tale and hopefully get in his own.
Yeah, give me off of those guys.
That's how you handle being below the surge.
And 90 below.
By them. Very
S-Moss,
easy to make
Electro,
out of that
and
situation. A lot
Thug
of that
King
three trios
Beast.
all on top of each other for S-Moss, Electro, and King Beast. Oh no, a lot of damage coming through. Some
Yeah,
trouble
all right.
here on the horizon for S-Moss. Tries to find a tag. Misses
Yeah, no, these are...
Doesn't matter there, but boxes up the team. Okay, almost got out of there with the tag he needed.
Bro, a lot of these players, like, in this lobby, you can just tell have not played in, like, lobbies of this caliber before.
Active storm
This
surge.
is a hard watch.
That's exactly what you got to do, Monster, in situations like that. You almost can tell if you're above the damage threshold.
Is Bugha dead? Nah, Bugha's alive. Bugha's alive.
And you know a team is recklessly pushing you as far away from the zone as they have. You kind of get a semblance of, hey,
hot take, clicks will never win a grand.
Long enough, that will do the work for us, and that's exactly what just happened.
I mean, depends on how he does this season.
VG money now.
All right, rising them 400 above. That's what I'm saying. Like, the good teams in this lobby should just dominate. Because, like, we just watched some of those other teams that have no experience. So, like, the people that actually have experience in these types of lobbies should just dominate this. Oh, the broadcast watching the beat.
You know they have the misform in their back pocket, just kind of combining both methods of rotation to try to make their way in. But it just
oh my gosh, they might get
pay in a full trio. Bugha's trio.
Oh my
god.
god.
Maybe even one other, all focusing in this direction.
Bro, no way they're getting lobbied right here.
Burning through a lot of materials.
Yeah, for sure. You saw for a second there, Rise.
Pollo's not calling. He has faux cake in his lobby.
Dire there, but not forced.
Yeah, nah, you're right.
And Bugha's trio kind of kicking off that lobby focus for a second there. Blake Olivero, G. Diego find themselves.
This lobby looks like a trio console cash go.
Golly.
How old am I? I'm 20, bro. I'm 20.
The marker come out. They're looking to get a piece of that high ground.
900 or 800 above for Blake and them.
Above the threshold as far
Hey, do we got a little game 1 win for Blake here?
So really just showing that they've manipulated and played this lobby.
Stop lying, you're 70. All right, bro.
Great start to this end game now for them.
Agers gets a kill.
Acorn, though, not looking
Acorn's 1 HP. No day. Day goes down.
Terrible situation here. Siphon kicks in for everyone.
Yeah, unfortunately enough. Yeah, that was Dave.
3 kills for Agers. 4 kills total for them.
And this is where
get their health back here. Here's Bugha. I think Bugha could be a team that just wins game 1 and then just gets off. They seem like one of those teams I would want to do that.
No time trying to get into zone. They used the combination of those dashes that we saw, and as soon as they reach the edge, they're just looking back, trying to hold out every single.
They're only 77, 38 above for Bugha. In this type of lobby, we're only 30 above.
Yeah, you can see that. You know, again,
TK Island them. They were conned off spawn. I think they won. Yeah, they have 3 elims.
Not too much, you know, opportunity for them to really hit those hero chests and kind of get the big misforms and kind of those upgrades. So
is King in this heat? No, like the Brazil King now. The controller King is, but not the Brazil King.
Got options and opportunities. Fights breaking down.
Aviv gets another kill.
Continuing to push aggressively here.
How many kills is that for them now? 4? Yeah.
These teams that have landed on them, but defense looking very, very well. Misform might be time to pull that out. I was gonna say you don't want to.
This is a risky rotate.
All these boxes.
Okay, I mean they're good. Never mind.
Basically in an island rotating through that one, all the way from Outpost Enclave as well. They got to have one of the farthest rotations.
All right, booging them back to 240 above.
Find this much success. Hopefully it doesn't run out because another far pull.
What does he have? Gray pump, green AR. How many masks? 96 builds. Decent.
To the west, and that's where you're hoping you have some sort of mobility, whether it's the Dash Sprite, the Surf Cube, or that Misform.
Yeah, most teams on the move now. Aviv, G Money, and Rise though.
Bro, Aviv has 5 elims by himself already. 800 above. I'm pretty sure Aviv won game 1 of his heat last season too. I mean, this could be back-to-back season of him doing that.
What they had left from the Dash right there. Brett's Bugha and Craze also ready to kind of go here.
Biling them 600 above.
Like they're waiting for cheeky opportunities like that. Larson getting tagged up as he makes his way towards the zone. Agers continuously looking.
All right, Agers and them look stacked now.
They're seeing 2 teams.
They got the surge, got the loot.
Huge sign of weakness as Void Blue takes a ton of damage.
This could definitely be a game 1 win for them.
Not even at the zone just yet. Luckily for him, Power is there, but that luck has run out. Forced to abandon. Power getting chipped down.
Aviv has so much potential. He's like a worst version of Cold. I've never heard anybody compare Aviv to Cold. That's a crazy comparison. I'm not gonna lie.
Larson getting busy here on the outskirts of the zone once again, just opting to stay on these outer edges, wait for teams to kind of come to them.
That cheeky
damage here.
I mean,
Plenty of
is Aviv on 0 ping now, or is Aviv still on like 60 ping?
Meanwhile, high ground's taking shape right
Please
now.
do
Hound
the
Aiden
thug
Brilliant
shake.
will be the first to go ahead and situate up for this end game here.
Hound on high ground, game 1. About to be first rotating zone here. Let's see, so Pollo's still alive, Bugha's still alive, Rise is still alive. The 3 main teams are still alive here.
NCS Grand Finals appearance if they could somehow clutch up a win. Aiden and Hound, they play duos. They have the chemistry. They have the history on their side.
Bro, Bugha and them,
as well.
60 below.
Could change things at a moment's notice, but 61 below the damage threshold. Threats continuously looking.
This
for
is
8 to 44 down to 40.
Pollo gets a kill in the feed. This is a little bit concerning. All right, 96 above now.
But it finally slows down.
I don't know how they were struggling with Surge so much this game.
Fine for them. Craze gets the elimination on to 20.
And you saw Misform falls there as well, so here it goes.
Pollo and them almost 1,000 above.
Starting to pick up those key items that can really change the end game dynamic here. Byla, TK, and Larson, though, opting to play the low ground here. So far, this strategy has not gone astray for them. They have played perfect rotations here, but starting to fall back.
Hound on ulti high ground, game 1. That's what I was saying, chat. Like, there's the big names in this, but there's always going to be just the random teams that are able to win games. I mean, this could still be a Pollo. Oh my gosh, what a shot by Pollo. Bro, I swear Pollo has been looking like a top 5 player in the world recently. Pollo's been looking insane. And Aviv is just fragging, bro. That's another kill for Aviv. Oh, they might be able to get the res here on Larson. No, I can't. TK has to leave him. Wait, Oliver OG going for high ground. Oh my gosh, game 1, Oliver OG win? Hold on. Wait, do they have it? They have it. Oh my gosh, wait. Blake, Oliver OG, and Diego literally take height with like no competition at all. G-Money gets a kill. That is 8 kills now for them. Or is that 9? That's 9 kills for G-Money. Oh my gosh, Pollo. Another kill for Pollo. Wow, Bugha's full dead 10th place game 1. What in the world happened to Bugha this game? All right, Oliver OG on height, Pollo on low ground. Who do we trust in the final 3v3, chat? Pollo's trio or Oliver OG's trio? I mean, Aviv and them still alive too, though. Bro, Aviv is fragged. Pollo gets killed into Eshu.
I mean, these are big points right now for Pollo, Acorn, and Agers.
Already 11 kills for Pollo.
They're trying to get a piece of the action here, looking to seal up the win here, but
and they just get infinite drop downs right here if they want it. Agers gets a kill. Aviv goes down. It's only Rise and G-Money.
Rise, Aviv, and G-Money, though, starting to fall apart here, playing as a duo, hit to hit right now.
Bro, Blake is just ulti high ground here. Diego only has 3 builds, though. How many builds does like Oliver OG have? Pollo only has 1 build too. Another kill for Pollo. 7 on Pollo, 6 on Agers. Acorn goes down. Who did Acorn die to? Acorn dies to Rise. Wait, is it a 3v3? Or it's a 3v2, I think. Wait, it's just Pollo and Agers versus Oliver OG. 2v3. Wow. And Oliver OG wins game number 1. Okay. All right. That was Oliver OG, Blake, and Diego plays win game 1. Wow. That's kind of insane. Hey, shout out to them though, bro. That's a solid team.
What a game to go and kick.
That's a solid team.
Yeah, we saw a lot of
Oliver is going to France. Hey, W Oliver OG, bro. Oliver be grinding, bro. I'm happy for him. Pollo and them gets. Hey, and we get to watch more games of Pollo too. We can't complain here. We get to watch more games of Pollo. Oliver OG goes to Grands. There's nothing we can complain about here.
Kelly Vivid. I know it's only the first game, but what are your thoughts?
That's a good game 1.
Yes, Blake. Yes, Blake. That's what I like. That right there. That's what I like to see. Oh my gosh, they've secured
Pollo
themselves a
let
spot
them win.
to grand finals of
Wait.
major number 3, and they will look to compete for one of the spots.
Is Nikov?
for the
Ah, Nikov's already
global
watching the thing.
championships.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Looking at Diego's inventory there at the very end, bro, they've
Let me
got...
see. Let me look at leaderboard. Let's look at leaderboard after game 1. All right, after game 1, the leaderboard is Oliver OG booked his ticket into grand finals already. Adri's Acorn and Pollo, 17 elimination second. Oh my goodness. All right, 17 elimination second for Pollo. 12 elimination third for BG Money and Rise. Void is in 4th. Taki in 5th. Power in 6th. Core in 7th. Fedic, Aiden, and then Mafia 10th. So we got Bila 11th. Bugha in 13th after only a 2-kill 10th. And then there's like Day down here, and that's about it. Wow. That's a interesting game 1 leaderboard. Well, we'll say that. Interesting. W Blake though, bro. W Blake.
Oliver and Diego, right? Usually when we have a meta like this where there's so many mobility items that kind of make it easy for you to go
3 elim win. That's all they needed though.
We have to see those high ground teams
Did
separate themselves.
let me know if anybody posts win reactions too. I want to watch win
Space
reactions.
between them and the second hyper, right? Just a little bit how
Nah, they just
chill
posted their
all the
tweet.
got a little bit too close to that second layer.
They only tweeted it.
Blake, Oliver, OG, and Diego instantly
17-time grand finalist. Dang.
Oh man, I cannot wait to see them come
Shout out to
in
Blake.
the finals. It's so sick. Now, of course, I know.
Did Oliver OG post his win reaction?
But first,
Wait.
a short break. When we return, we pick back up with game number 2. So,
Nah, I didn't see nothing. All right, how much time we got till next game? 3 minutes? All right, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Oh, he's live? Wait, has he been live the whole time? Wait, hold on. Let me see if he's actually been live this whole time. Let me turn this dang thing off. Hold on. Let me pull up the leaderboard while I check if he was... I don't think he was live this whole time, right? There's no way. Oliver... Oh, wait, he actually might have been live this whole time. Wait. Does he have his VODs on? Wait, he does. Let me see if I can find it. Here. He was live this whole time. That's my bad.
Topic blow, topic blow. I connected.
Let me see.
I need more mats, Diego. I need all wood. I need a wood split. Wood split.
Right here, it's quite a job. Hi, Oliver, and go on. Here, Oliver.
Yes,
Alright,
here.
build,
Everyone come down. Everyone dead.
Would you
6, I have 6.
Fun, go.
Cracked him. Yeah, 3.
50. Crack.
I'm dropping down fighting.
Wait, hold on.
I can't see him. I can't see him.
40.
He says Medal. Madad.
Dead.
Nice.
Nice.
Crack.
Hey, bro, good for them, man. Good for them. Good for them. W Oliver OG, man. W Oliver. All right. Let me see how much time is there? A minute left now. That's not bad. All right. What place is Clicks? Clicks is not in this group. Clicks is not in this group. Clicks is in group 2. Clicks is in group 2. How long of a is it a 3-minute break between every single one of the games? Who do you think will qual land? From NA or what? From NA? Bugha. I mean, Kanata obviously, and then that second spot is kind of up for debate still. I'm leaning more towards Bugha right now, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, run prediction. I got you. Let me see. All right, start prediction. And then we can do other. We'll put other on there too. Other. All right, there we go. All right, vote on prediction chat. New prediction. Cooper quad land. Yeah, Cooper's quad for land already. When is group 2 and 3? Group 2 and 3 are next Saturday and Sunday, I'm pretty sure. Next Saturday and Sunday. All right.
Everyone to the FNCS. We just wrapped up game number
There we go.
1, and
I need to get some water, chat. Hold on. Let me get some water real quick. I'll be right back.
There's a couple things that happened in that game, like I don't know, Acorn Ages and Pollo just went absolutely that game. Oh my gosh. What was their total? How many eliminations did they end up with? Because again, we kind of went into those final few moments, and again, when we jump over to Pollo, and I'm like, bro, this guy's just got it all. He's got medallion. This is an easy GG, right? They don't manage to get the victory royale, but guys, these guys are 100% in first place as far as consistency is concerned.
You know, I've been watching their streams over the last few weeks and through the play-ins, and something that Acorn said during one of these games where...
Yo, Ben with the 5 gifted. Oh my gosh. Yo, W Ben, bro. Thank you. Thank you, Ben. Yo, what's good, bro? Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Ben. W Ben, bro. You're a goat, bro. Thank you. W Ben, W5 gifted. If you got gifted by Ben, make sure you tell him thank you for that. W Ben. Dude, I know. I think I literally left as soon as he gifted, bro. That's my bad. Are you live on Twitch? Yeah, we're live on Twitch and YouTube right now. You think Rice can qual lane? Yeah.
We got to see some dig-on-dig crime. Of course, Acorn and Oliver OG. You know when the organizations go up against each other, it's a bittersweet moment, but what a great moment that was, Vivid.
I mean, you want to talk about moments, right? There was
look at Elite's tweet. What was Elite's tweet?
The trio was definitely their eliminations on today, right? MDF and Jacob were talking about it as soon as we kind of tune into their POV at the start of that fight. They were like, whoa, these guys are not looking good at all. And then a couple seconds later, boom, they pick up the eliminations. They pick up the refresh.
Agers selling on purpose for more practice.
Momentum. I mean, 17 total eliminations. Pick up that second place after our casters are kind of able to kind of tune in and be like, whoa,
bro, Twitter quality actually hurts my eyes.
Kind of a game.
Okay, what was that though? Hello? What is he doing right there? Hello? Wait. Wait, bro, can I turn up the quality on this?
What about this meta is making like these trios just say like, we're gonna find every elimination, we're gonna get every single one possible.
Hello?
You know, it is so exciting to see, and again,
bro, Twitter is so awful.
Tiny little interactions.
Why is Twitter always 144p? That's what I'm saying, bro. Twitter quality is actually awful, and it won't even load the higher quality either. Like that, bro, just whatever, bro. He was edit practicing. Oh man, hey, I'm not complaining. Oh my gosh, G Money is moving. Dude, G Money is like one of my favorite players to watch on NA. Like G Money is like actually so underrated to me. I think G Money's so good, especially since he switched to keyboard, bro. He is so good.
Where should you be positioning yourself in the end game? Well, this duo right here.
Oh my gosh, Rise.
With just great ability.
And kind of checking out those highlights from that game right there, actually able to notice that.
You appreciate you visuals, appreciate you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Similar to kind of Acorn's trio. Where
is this is central? Yeah, this is central.
Well, either right, we kind of tuned into Aviv's trio earlier on throughout the game, and it was like, whoa, they're racking up eliminations very, very easily.
The G monster. Pollo will not qual trust.
Because they were so.
Bro, I don't know how Pollo wouldn't qual.
They had to keep playing aggressive, but it just worked out for them.
They're trying to hit that S rank. They're like, all right, S rank, pretty good stuff to me.
Tom Z missed grams by one placement. Team not loading in the last game. Well, they didn't load into game 4 or 3 or 4. One of those. But yeah, I watched it. I watched it. Has V's situation de-escalated yet? I just don't think anything's really happened since then. I don't know if I would say it de-escalated. I mean, those teams are both most likely gonna con each other in grands too. So I mean, I don't really know, bro. I don't really know where that's gonna go. You think Kanada's gonna win this grands? He has a chance to. I'm still probably gonna predict Clicks to win this grands, but I wouldn't be surprised if Kanada won. Alright, get us in the next game, man. Get us in the next game. You think King can top 10 this grands? Yeah. Just because there's not like, I mean, King's trio has been solid, and like, there is not that many good teams on NA in general.
Like Bugha's trio not finding themselves in the top 10 on the consistency leaderboard, even though they were alive in like 11th zone. Super brutal.
Yeah, I mean, they're currently sitting in 13th place, right? So I like that you call that out. Let's let's keep our eyes on that over these next few games. Now remember, we only have
Clicks has Uncon Supernova and still can't do nothing. Alright, bro.
Group number 1. So
is the major finals in person? Nah, Grands this season is still online, and then next season is the in-person one. In-person LAN event.
That we're seeing the early glimpse of how the new end games are going to start taking form in these higher tier lobbies, Jacob. A lot of players seem to be able to go the distance now, all thanks to all the opportunities, the heals, the med miss, the miss form, right? There's so many ways to do that.
Vibes on Savage Shiro fairly dead now. They got smoked in scrims. Wait, by who? Did they just play off spawn in scrims versus somebody? Who did they even play?
But it's the miss form that is truly key, and it really goes to show, man, just heals, 2 med kits, maybe a med miss smoke can really change the difference between top 14 and a top 8, and that's where half of the placement points are at.
Yeah, well, clearly Oliver OG and team are going to be happy now. They're going straight to the Grands. It's all up to the rest now to try to pull in a victory royale. Let's talk about
how much to donate for your kidney. All right, bro.
When you win, you are done.
All right, bro. All right, game number 2, chat. Remember, there's only 5 total matches, so I mean, there's a decent amount of wait time between the games, but there's only 5 games.
Proven success from that drop spot already, Monster. We'll see if anybody is there.
Who let Blake win game 1?
Already a victory royale.
Chill.
Most of the community thought Oliver, Blake, and Diego was going to make it in, but more so on the side of consistency.
Who do you think will qual land EU? Bro, I was low-key like, Thomas was low-key the person I wanted to predict the most, but now that Thomas isn't even potentially in Grands, bro, I gotta think about my predictions again.
They were the first to take it, invested all their metal, and still raised themselves many layers above the rest of the teams.
You think Miro's gonna call for globals? Probably not. That would be a crazy story if he does, but probably not. No.
Yeah, and I thought more teams would probably be going for high ground. I think that's something we're going to see as the games do continue on. Only so many teams.
We got another contest at Resistance Base here. Who won game 1 of this fight, chat? Was it Liam Shrew or was it somebody else? Oh, and already dead. I literally don't know who won game 1 of this. Wow, that was a fast wipe. Oh my gosh. Where's Peter? Peter's Peter's in group 3, so Peter don't play till next Saturday or next Sunday. You ever stream EU Cups? Not really, no. But I mean, I also don't be streaming that many NA Cups either, but I want to start streaming, or I'm going to stream every single Div Cup Finals. I want to stream all the groups, and then obviously I'll stream every single Grand Finals no matter what. And then LAN too, obviously.
Team's kind of playing the opposite. That was just a small misplay, right?
When is the Clicks group? Clicks is next Saturday. He's group 2. He is group 2.
On that side, we know it's a split drop, especially after game 1. But Violent's going through the same thing over at Lone Wolf. They know it's contested, but he's able to get the
Violent them won game 1 on spawn.
But it's only going to be
oh my gosh, Larson.
Still going down with Larson, trying to steal some of these pieces away, find success in the short.
Larson, we gotta hit a shot here, man.
To be able to get this damage there. TK gets tagged up just a little bit. He's forced to back up and cower down.
Wow, that was not the best look from Larson.
Situation now with him being last line.
Am I gonna stream EU Grands? Potentially. Potentially. You know when the LAN is? I think it's what? Wait, one month is this? July? I think it's like September. Like, I think it's literally like September 6th and 7th, right? Like, I swear, wait. Does that not sound right? No, I'm not even like, I'm not even trying to do the 6th, 7th thing, bro. I swear it's literally those days. Or is it the 7th and 8th? It is the 6th and 7th? Okay.
Really sets you back, even on overall points as well.
And interesting to see because that team that kind of pushed over towards Lone Wolf layer, they were originally planning on going towards first order base.
7th, 8th was last year? Okay, okay.
Monster, or they switched things up, which is working out for them. BJ Baloney at September 19th. Going up against a fight here, but even though you kind of see this full fight breaking down 3v3 from high ground to low ground, Turbulence going for a knock onto one, you can kind of
this is definitely one of the off spawn fights of all time. BJ Nada versus Turbulence.
Interesting about this fight is, you know, the first game we was able to tell very clearly.
Coyote wins globals.
Finishing this time, no, much different story.
I mean,
then you have Boogeyman.
The small region people just never get uncon drop spots.
Looking to get into the next one. They've heard the shots. They see what's going on here.
At globals, at least.
But it seems like the team's already hunting down the one solo.
Trulex will call for LAN? I hope so, bro. We can't have a LAN without Trulex. Back-to-back third places at LAN to not even making it would be insane.
It's an interesting decision too. A lot of strategies so far.
Let's get Lorix. What's good, bro?
Already kind of changing up because in game one they won their off-spawn bite. They looted resistance base. The zone was relatively close, and they played the rest of the game at normal. They probably saw something throughout that course of the game one.
Do you think any dark horse region? What do you mean? Like,
take advantage of it, but nobody's rotating in that.
Like, do I think any like small region team will do good at LAN? I mean, I think Pollo's team can do good at LAN, but. Like, LAN is still just so far away and, like, drop spots and everything. It's so hard to talk about LAN right now.
Oh, the missed shot. Can't miss those tags right there.
Sure didn't qual for gains? Yeah, I know. I know. What is this, Pollo? Basically, just don't say, like, if you're on Fortnite tracker and you're just watching who's dead, don't just say that in the chat, you know? That's just spoiling, you know?
Come back around and check their damage later as the surge turns on. We'll see if we find them below.
Yo, what's good, Somo? What's good, bro? When is Savage playing? Savage is Group 3, so Savage is next Sunday. So a week from today, Savage and Mongrel are both Group 3.
I want to say it almost seems like it could be a similar zone for the most part, even though it does have a little bit more of an eastern lean. You see it moving down towards pump power.
Bro, I can't wait till Grands, like, Grands is actually going to be, like, entertaining to watch. Like, the end games of these lobbies are fun to watch, but, like, the early and mid games are so just, like, I don't even know who I'm watching half the time.
He's going to try to pressure these teams, allow for some time to Naves to actually.
You see Bino's crash on Fax's stream earlier? Nah, I didn't. What was he even crashing about?
And nobody, in theory, this is such an isolated.
You think Thomas will call for Grands? I mean, I want him to, but bro, last chance qualifiers is so just like it's either the most random teams qual or the teams that like it's just random, bro. I don't know. Hopefully, maybe.
Exactly what we're seeing here. A lot of flexibility for both of these teams to try to disengage off this mountain and rotate into the zone.
Like last chance qualifiers is one of the hardest things to predict.
Exact thing, like just kind of give it up. Look, Brazil, Cinema, they still think the trio's up top, but kind of already gone. Back to the crime city though.
Did Thomas not make Grands? Yeah, Thomas. Yeah, his last chance to be able to qualify is through last chance quals. That's kind of insane that like, if Thomas doesn't even qualify for Grands, his year is low key just over, right? Because I mean, he's not gonna be able to play nothing next season. Like, he's not going to be able to play again until, like, January. He will quit? Maybe. I don't know.
That's the difference maker.
Did Proxy quit from last chance? Yeah, I think Ferdoxy made it from last chance last season, and then Venia Pixie Marius did it the season before. So, I mean, the teams that make it through last chance play good, but I don't know.
But he only has the DMR, so there's not a lot of pressure Bouquet can put down single-handedly.
Oh, but Luckin Dog's here, but no shots from the distance.
Wait, Luckin Dog.
Gonna kill every opportunity they had.
Oh my gosh.
Turn this around and power gets a shield crack, and Luckin doesn't put the.
All right, bro. Luckin's not putting on a good rep for the dogs, bro. Like, what was that?
In the distance, snipes one of them as well.
Who called EU Group 1? A lot of people. I'll talk about it in my video that I make tonight, but I mean, it's 10 trios, and I don't know. I don't remember all of them on the top of my head.
Phoenix and Pandas, they're able to get the elimination over towards the resistance base, and this is a team.
Last chance will drop, so it's be so entertaining because Proxy is going best chance. Wait, what do you mean? You mean last chance or globals? Because Proxy's already in Grands. He doesn't need to play last chance. Unless you mean globals.
Quick pay and peace. They get the elimination, and now they basically double up their loot.
Stood around longer than they should have.
Globals, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Proxy probably will land best drop globals. Proxy's probably going to land best drop. Peter will probably land best drop. And then, I don't really know what teams like Clicks and Pollo will do, though. Like, I feel like Clicks and them will low-key just go like a mid-tier drop. Like, I don't know, though. I don't know.
Back to the game plan as usual. Just going to take a quick peek There's not too many teams contesting that island, so it's going to go uncontested. Agers, Acorn, and Pollo yet again, following in the same blueprint of their game.
Peter definitely go to best drop. You don't care. Yeah, exactly. I think Peter's definitely gonna go best drop.
Another game like that, they might have top 5.
Chris will go to Lone Wolf. Isn't that where King goes? Like the Brazil King?
A fall from grace or an attempt at it. They're just trying to chop down the high ground, so that way it becomes an easier battle that they think they could take.
A lot of mats committed to it too, but
Teak Awesomer.
Jump in with Tex. Hades and
Or
Mafia
Tex.
right now. Great shield crack here on the bait. Well, this team's got them cut off on the second layer too, but Mafia falls and by the shotgun of Muncadios on the other side of the wall. Bait those.
Bro, like,
the exchange. Hades gets the follow up.
What is that? 4 kills for them? Good for them. Is it true you hate Thomas HD? Where would you ever get any thought that I hate Thomas HD? That is so random. Yo, what's good, Nathan? What's good, bro?
We've seen in a group stage ever to start a tournament off from game 1 to game 2. It just feels like they're just endless. Teaks, Hades, they're the last alive. Mafia's not there. I bet you they got their reboot card, but they need to figure out a way to disengage. And it just got even harder because there's
Do I watch soccer or football? Not really. No, not really. I used to, but not really anymore. Like I watch like the World Cup and stuff, but I don't watch just like what is it like the Premier League and stuff like that? Nah, I don't watch that.
Not too many set lobby chances.
I feel like K-Dog watches cricket. All right, bro. Yeah. I don't know any Americans that watch cricket. Did I miss a game? Nah, this is game 2. Well, unless you weren't here for game 1, but I think you were. What's wrong with cricket? I never said nothing's wrong with cricket. I have never watched cricket.
Then you add in stuff like this, the men miss smoke, where it's kind of your entire team can carry a stack of 2 and make sure everybody stays alive for so long. Gray is trying to escape.
Void Riley
it's eventually going to be over if he doesn't find himself with
versus
Master
Ugary.
Short of the marker. Luckily for him, though, just leaving the mini-map on the eastern edge. You see Core just trying to escape. There is a launch pad there. There's a lot of different mobility in the game.
I'd say Clicks only barely quals for grands.
He has some HP, whether it's med kits, chug or med miss smoke to try.
Nah, I mean I think Clicks will qual pretty easily.
Nicely played.
Messi or Ronaldo, bro? This is always the most controversial question that gets asked every single time, bro.
Brazen threats falling short last game in that end game.
But
again, 13.
I gotta go with the GOAT.
With how much time alive
and the GOAT's Messi. By the way, if you guys didn't know, the GOAT is Messi.
A misform, med miss, and all the other mobility items that you have available and at your disposal.
Yeah, I knew that would make people mad.
W key as Fur, Escher, and Taki get a knock, immediately collapse in. Looking to burn that first miss.
It's Ronaldo. Hey, bro, you can have your own opinion, bro. You can have your own opinion.
This is at the center of the Shining Span now.
Why are we even talking about soccer when we're watching NA right now? This is like an EU conversation.
Outskirts, there's no edge of zone currently here at Shining Span. We have seen in Majors Pass 1 and 2 zones go over towards Shining Span. Whoever's the one that's brave enough to kind of claim the top of that bridge usually ends up.
Bertaki Escher gonna kill right here.
Just kind of get 3-2-1 by the entire trio. He's gonna fall. They immediately use that misform to close the distance.
Oh my gosh, Acorn has no HP. Hello? What is Pollo doing? Why is Pollo just solo running out of team? But look at their loot though. They are stacked.
And then you see them passing around the medallion like a hot potato.
All right, later, Tundra. Later, bro. Have a good night, man.
Team like this, over towards Demon's domain.
Who do you think does better in Grand Speeder or Pollo? Pollo.
A lot of their resources, so that way the minis they're able to keep them longer and longer in towards the end game, where they make more of an impact. Especially if you're
I think Pollo does better in Grands.
All around, just outside Lone Wolf layer, Turbulence, Amen, Lucky T, they're able to survive using every single resource at their disposal just in order to just get that revive.
Yo, Carlos Export with the $2 donation. Goated response. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the dono, bro. W dono. Thank you, Carlos. You're the goat, bro. You see Cold's tweet? Yeah, I saw Cold's tweet talking about Peter. That was funny. If both uncon Peter Pollo because Pollo was crazy. If they were both uncon Peter, but as of it is right now, Pollo.
Again, Kacha gets to the safety first. Guard Havoc and Silic. by the Kappa factory.
Silic and Jarg both played their first FNCS finals last season, placing 21st.
Right there. Silic and Jarg,
I mean, gotta start somewhere, you know?
Last season, placing 21st. Let's see how much they've managed to learn in their in-game high-tier lobbies.
Those edge fights right now just out of Demon's domain.
Kanada's winning grands. I still stand by it.
Electro and his trio.
Yeah, I mean, I think the two favorites right now are definitely Clicks and Kanada. But I mean, I'm still leaning more towards the side of Clicks winning.
This fight goes, the harder it's going to be because they're using so much material, which you could already see they don't have a lot of. 3 points so far, that coming from eliminations in game number 1. That puts a lot of pressure on them to survive. So that way they don't have those mental kind of.
Were you surprised with the Oliver OG win? A little bit, but like, bro, literally, especially in weaker groups, like, I mean, anybody can win. So like, not really, to be honest.
Rifles here, not really giving them that quick advantage.
You later, Chop. See you later, bro. Later, bro. Appreciate you for stopping by, man. You think BKB and Flixie win EU? They could, yeah. I mean, they're probably going to be one of the few teams on EU that's actually going to be uncon. So they have a good chance. They're probably top 3.
Getting the map burnt away, trying to create some extra space. That's Jackson on that side. Smoss, Electro, King Beast. They're just trying to hold their.
Bro, there was just the most.
They're feeling confident playing their game. They
like,
haven't moved
I don't even know, bro.
from where the fight actually started. That way they can run in and out of their builds if things get tough.
Chris won by 400 points. Heck no.
Kind of claiming that extra territory to play with. You can see him inching his way in now.
Wire Pro's carrying Outlaw over Pump.
Matter of time before the surge goes.
Chat, I swear the Pump is way better than the Outlaw. No, is the Outlaw that good? I don't really play like ranked and stuff like that. So I mean, but I swear the Pump is way better. No.
Max material as well. Here's that warning we talked about.
Who's first? Oliver G1 game 1, and then Pollo is second most or most consistency.
Looking back, that's kind of where they're.
VG Money and Rise chilling.
There. One trio is going to be above, more towards the eastern edge. Smoss, Beast, and Electro.
You don't runs Outlaw too much? I know some pros really like the Outlaw, but like, I swear the Pump is just better. Like, what is better about the Outlaw that makes people want to carry it?
200 plus below that damage threshold, and now they're feeling the pressure.
Who won first game? Oliver OG did. Oliver OG won first game. When is K-Dog playing? All right, bro. Run and ad. Why do you always redeem the run and ad in the middle of the game?
Not content with that low ground push. They try
Hold on, bro.
Seems like too many other teams are starting to.
The Outlaw's good in endgame?
Gonna have to give that one.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Doan's gonna pull past Utopia now. Meanwhile, Smoss. I mean, the surge is gonna turn on here. They're below.
I'm saving my run ads for game 12 of Grands. Bro, I think we gotta have a rule that like during FNCS time we can't do the run and ad thing. Like we can't just be running ads in the middle of the game. Do you think Chap fell off as a player? No, I mean, some people are just better in like specific game modes, you know, like maybe he's just better in duos than he was trios. And I mean, you could probably say the same thing for Teeny too. They might just be better duos players than trios players. Aegis got signed to Elite. Yeah. Aegis is on Elite.
About the teams that were already on that side of the map: Taki, Ishao, Vert, Bugha, Craze, Threads that lands towards Utopia. So if you were kind of here and hedged your bets, you got to be one of the most better positioned teams in the game so far.
Oh, most definitely. And then look at that body of water, right? This is going to play a lot of dynamic in this endgame.
Bugha has qualified to 25 out of 26 FNCS finals, only missing Chapter 2 Season 6. Wait, Threats is dead. Bro, what is going on with Bugha right now? It's literally only Bugha and Craze, and then game 1 they finished like 10th place.
Trying to keep a low profile though. Notice they're kind of below this indestructible.
Hot take: Bugha doesn't call.
Right there, the
I mean,
from the other trio, so they really don't want to attract attention.
Oh yeah, and we got a water zone potentially here too.
For end game here, almost strictly consistency. Acorn, Pollo, and Agers doing somewhat similar, but
wait,
they've got themselves
how are they 118 below?
the prize for other teams. Look at this.
Why are like the good trio struggling with Surge so much right now?
Just in the last zone.
Oh my gosh, wait. Pollo was full keying Bugha.
You know, there was only 2 teams, and here comes
No, Bugha.
Because of that medallion, they know exactly.
Oh my gosh, wait, Pollo was hunting him down. Wait, they're getting ticked by Surge in groups.
Around every 7 seconds, 25 damage will tick onto these players.
Wait.
On top of that monster,
Dude, Bugha and Craze are out of there. Wait, they're actually about to die to Surge.
But you see how
68 below.
right there, allowing Bugha and Craze to actually escape and now rotate straight to the next zone there, narrowly getting away from Adrian.
Bro, they're literally 100 below. Acorn's just jumping in.
You wouldn't expect a team this good to be under the surge.
Yeah, how are they this far below? Look at their loot. They're about to die. They're literally dead.
But no, gets tagged in.
Acorn's dead.
Comes the misform. Acorn falls there, getting greed
Wait,
for the damage.
Pollo does some damage. 29 below still though.
They're still
Oh my
on
gosh.
Pass around the medallion. Good play by Pollo to drop down the Medmis smoke to keep Agers alive a little bit longer, but
Wow, they're actually about to die.
them alive, 33 below the damage threshold. Even though they've isolated this fight against that team that is going to be right below.
One below. They need one singular
Way
damage.
through. One damage still below the threshold, and for now, Storm Surge will deactivate.
All right, they go above.
40 seconds to get above that threshold.
Nice. Pollo finding a knock right there. That's huge. That should be enough. He needs to get this finish too.
Bro, Pollo is so nasty, bro.
A crack right there. Really showing you guys why Pollo is that guy.
This guy is 1 HP.
No,
Oh
he's
my
not done.
gosh.
There's the finish he's looking for. Okay, so
All right,
they're
4 on.
back in it like
No.
never left here.
Where did that guy even just come from? All right, they're about to.
No.
Did Pollo get full kill? No.
Hard there. Pollo
Wow,
falls.
Aders has to leave Pollo.
So much damage. Aders actually
Aders only a solo now with 200 mats.
downhill.
It's a real tough situation to be in, especially since Pollo not only
Yeah, this is a rough situation for
he had a
Pollo.
bunch of HP heals as well.
Or not for Pollo, for
Medkits,
Agers.
The Medmis smoke, that was exactly what they needed, and the materials on top. You see it how low on resources overall Agers
Wow.
is. Couple of empty slots and less than 20 builds overall. You're seeing the struggles around the lobby. Taki Ishao for much better position. They've been proactive throughout the course of this game, rotating south from their actual drop.
Bro, chat, our ad timings are so
Every
messed
single
up,
one
bro.
of these rotations, seeing a replay.
Wait, what, how many people are alive?
All of
49?
that loot and more. They're able to get Venox into the box. They clean that one up with ease.
I don't know if that's gonna be
before
on time.
They go
Whatever.
right back on to pushing out.
You get surprised when Thomas in the qual? Yeah. I was surprised when Thomas in the
that was
qual.
good.
I mean, just back and forth right now. We're really seeing the action pick up here for game number 2. Look at this. Another update. Agers finding minis. Who knows?
Yeah,
where.
Agers just has nothing, bro.
Something to work
It's
with
over
right
for
now.
Agers.
Charges left in a misform here. That's going to be the difference in him actually earning some extra placement point here.
0 builds, 79 health, 1 mini.
Sneaking around.
And he got
finding
bound.
his spot.
Yep,
He has
it's
no
over.
build, so he can't even really protect himself. So he sets his eyes in the sky. You hear the birds going around, and that's where in the back of his mind, are they chasing me? Are they not? But it does look like Bugha and Craze continue rotating straight forward in towards the zone. They don't want to take too many risks.
Bird is actually so good for solo clutching. Yeah, I mean, Agers goes down to Bugha. Wow. Bugha takes him down. Bugha and Threat still clutching as a duo, but it looks like they're getting lobbied here. Bugha has to bird 2. Only 6 builds for Bugha.
Coming through, and even with no threats in the lobby.
Oh my gosh, you're getting chased by Aviv's trio.
G-Money and Rise are on the hunt
Aviv
right
takes
now.
down
Craze, they wrap it up
Craze.
so fast there.
Wow, Bugha's about to die again.
This time he's gonna
Like early too.
doesn't escape
16th place for Bugha.
just like
And
that.
then last game he finished what, 10th?
Get their hands on their first misform.
Alright, the only like really big name team left alive in this is G-Money's.
Yeah, misform truly is going to be a difference maker,
Wow.
especially in the
Bugha's
right
going to be
hand.
outside the qual range after this
Out
game
there
too.
on the high ground, but we see Night Zone already from game 1 just be a little bit too early for any team to feel safe, especially with the different mobility items in the game that can kind of steal it away.
All right, Bertaki
Isha rotating towards the left side of
800 above for Verge Trio. 4 eliminations too.
No, it's too chaotic down there, but so many teams wreaking havoc.
Yeah, if you're Crackley's team who's holding high ground, you gotta start pressuring these mid-ground layers. Otherwise, G-Money Rise will have a chance to take for high ground, but
Ralph goes down.
as I start
Crackley on high ground.
textbook play,
Kinda, not really.
FN seems like
Wait, who was on height? All right, Taki, Eshu, and Vert. I think this is their game right here. Unless Aviv wins this game, I think this is Vert's game on height. They're just about to hold height the rest of the game here, and I think they probably got this game. Rise wins? I need to see what Rise's loot's looking like and their mat situation. 8 in them, 4 kills. You predicted other? But yeah, we didn't. Wait, did we have Vert on the prediction? I think we did have Vert on the prediction. Aviv gets a kill. All right, so what? Aviv has 250 wood. I need to see the IGL though. What's the IGL got?
Rise, Aviv continue to dominate the low ground. 3rd elimination so far. They're trying to have that calm, cool, collected demeanor to make their way through the rest of this game.
20 players up here.
Static just dead. Aiden and Hound as a duo. Top 10 situation here. Pollo's team was already down. Bugha's team's already down. Vertaki and Eshu still on the high ground.
Chilling, and this is what happens when you get zone. They have so much mats to play with. Seems like just favoritism kicking in for them, but Broken Void and
oh my gosh.
Another knock here, but no, lose a teammate in the process. The lobby's starting to look back towards them, and he tries to get a little bit.
Bro, what?
But no chances, no time for it.
Wow.
Just like that, they're done.
All right, Aviv and them still a full trio. This could probably go down to a Vert versus Rise 3v3 at the very end here. Aiden gets another kill. Power and Zianda still alive. Top 8 situation.
So no side for him to keep him alive. Blue's already down. Zonda and Power trying to smoothly move through the low ground, but Power gets caught out at the tail end. Now Zonda's gonna be left by himself. A battle versus Day on the other side, and the tables have turned from being aggressive on to trying to run away, but he's still gonna go down.
Aiden's still solo clutching here. Has a burst still. Bro, Vertaki and Eshu are just literally on the moon. This is definitely gonna come down to an Aviv versus Vert 3v3. G-Money gets a kill on the Silic. I mean, they're kind of getting targeted by height right here, though. Playing the Chug Jug here. They could go for a play on height if they want to, but I don't know if they're going to. They don't have mats for it. Northern gets a drop down. They're looking for it. Wait, they're looking for it. All right, they don't. Wait, they're gonna. Oh my gosh, Rise goes down. Aviv gets a kill on the Sandman. Oh my gosh, Aviv. Wow, double kill for Aviv. Rise is down. It's alright, the fraggers are alive. But Vert, Taki, and Eshu just full high ground as a trio. 100 HP for all of them. This has got to be a Vert win right here, right? Wait, G-Money's going for height. Oh my gosh, G-Money just soared on height by himself. G-Money. Wow. And Vert, Taki, and Eshu win game 2. That was pretty predictable once I saw them on high ground. Like I knew they were gonna win that game as soon as I saw them up there. That's a decent win for them. Alright, Vert, Taki, and Eshu get the prediction win too. Wow. I'm over 2. Holy.
For them, you know, you just can't, you know, emphasize the importance of that critical elimination at the shine.
Game number 2 over. Let me see the leaderboard. Let me pull the leaderboard.
It just doesn't get better. Get it from their perspective. I mean, it just looked like easy walk for them in the park here.
All right, there we go.
Really, you got to give them a lot of credit. They played smart.
All right, so we got Vert, Taki, Eshu on game 2, 8 kill win. Obviously, wait. Turn this down real quick. And then go back here. All right, there we go. All right, obviously, Oliver OG, one game 1. Aviv, G-Money, and Rise currently first place in consistency. 12 elimination third, 7 elimination second. Pollo and them are still 4th place after a pretty rough game. Void's in 5th, Power in 6th, Aiden in 7th, Sandman 8th, Havoc in 9th, and then Thetic in 10th. Where is Bugha? Bugha and them are 19th place after 2 games. That's I still think Bugha can clutch up a win, though. Like, Bugha's just going to be a team that gets on high ground and gets a win. Like, I'm not really too worried about them, to be honest. And then anybody else down here? Not. I mean, Violet, TK Larson, 18th place. Bugha, I think Bugha can clutch up a win though. Bugha should be able to.
Real. Let's just treat this like a grand finals lobby. Let's do what we need to do, and they come out with a win.
How's Day doing? Day is
it was exactly what Jacob was talking about, where they saw the high ground around zone 9. Right?
Day is in 16th place. Day's in 16th. He got a 3 elimination 7th that game.
Able to take that high ground just a little bit late, and not just take high ground, but also take it at a very low zone, I should say, where they had a lot of opportunity to kind of get eliminations towards the mid ground, grab those refreshes, and then be able to hold high ground for the rest of the game. And then they kind of just waited for the rest of the lobby to get those eliminations. I know that a lot of people say high ground wins games, low ground wins tournaments, but for, you know, the group stages,
wow.
They don't
all right, hold on. Let me run back the prediction, chat. Let me run back the prediction.
Yeah, I feel like
we'll do. We gotta take off.
You know, you could put more emphasis
Vertaki and Eshu.
Like, oh, wow, they took
And anybody else we could put on here?
Some teams kind of fail to do that early, right? It's just hard to maintain.
Now we're just running like this. We're just running with these guys.
But again,
all right, there we go. All right, vote on the prediction chat if you guys haven't. New prediction just started right here. I mean, some of you guys just got paid out. I think one person voted on Vertaki and Eshu and they won the game. So when you guys get paid out here, you're gonna, if you predict smartly here.
Right? Especially early on in the game, in the day, game number 2. So this trio, the story seems almost too good to be true sometimes. Making it to their first FNCS final, last major, following that up.
I voted on Aviv and he got second. I mean, Aviv could win this game, maybe.
You know, I've written a script or 2, not a big deal. Anyway, let's go to a break. When we come back, only 3 games left to go before Group 1.
Holy, all right, what? We're about to get the
action.
Break again. All right. I mean, what? I guess we just go back to the leaderboard here. Wait, do we have win reaction, chat? Did anybody post the win reaction? Hold on. I want to look for the. I want to look for the win reaction. Let me see if I can find the win reaction. Who won? Vertaki Eshu. I'm trying to see if I can find the win reaction real quick. Let me see. Bert. It does not look like they posted win reaction. No. Dang. All right. No win reaction for them. But yeah, here's leaderboard right here, chat. Here's leaderboard. If you guys are wondering who's already qualified. So there's only 2 teams that have already like guaranteed. Wait, what was qual in EU? Qual in EU was 189. So that means, bro, Pollo and them are already, or not Pollo, I mean, Aviv and them are already almost qualified through consistency. If it's probably going to be around like 190, something like that. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Dang. Nah, Clicks and them play group 2. Bro, Bugha sucks. Chill, bro. Bro, Bugha can literally win game 3 and then like everything that happened don't even matter. Like, as long as you win a game in this and you make grand finals, it don't really matter, you know? Oh man. Bro, chat, who you guys saying is about to win game? I think, dude, I think there's low-key a chance that Bugha just wins this game. Like, Bugha and them know they gotta lock in at this point. I think they could legit just win this game right here, bro. Rise, yeah, Rise could too. Rise could too, actually. Rise and them have actually been playing good. Pollo? Yeah, Pollo could too. Pollo could too. I forgot about Pollo. Yeah, I mean, I forgot Pollo hasn't qualified yet either. But I mean, they're doing fine on consistency, but I don't know how they were struggling with Surge so much last game. Oliver OG is winning 2 times. I don't care if it's impossible. All right, bro. Whatever, bro. Whatever you say, bro.
Welcome back, everyone, to
all right.
FNCS. With 2 games down, we only have 3 left to go.
There we go.
But there's still plenty of action ahead of us. So let's talk about that last game, right? More chaotic than before, but still some amazing plays coming out. There was some hiccups along the way as well. We're looking at, you know.
Wait, Beard Solo? I mean, I think it's because I'm streaming on YouTube now too, and more people would just like prefer to watch on YouTube than Twitch.
It wasn't necessarily bad for this.
Which is like, I mean, I read both the chats though, so I mean, they don't really make a difference.
Staying on the mid ground, they do a really good job with this. They aren't like the other trios where they kind of stick to the ultimate low, especially when you're going over water. It's so risky to stay on that low.
Bro, Beef and them have actually been playing good.
They were able to kind of get these little picks and eliminations here and there, but truly for me, it was the preparation that they had for the end game. They understood that they didn't have.
Which one pays better? I don't really know. I mean, I don't really stream that much in general, bro. Like, I mean, I've only streamed on YouTube like twice ever.
1 and 2 for this trio, right? Game 1, they were shambles.
Same with Uaji and Braden winning next game. I have no idea who they are.
So many eliminations for them in that game, and then we kind of tune in with this game, and right, going into the end game, only 3 eliminations, kind of in the 11th zone. Such a big difference. When we actually tuned in with them, I think it was around like 9th zone. They had 0 eliminations and plenty of mats, so played it completely differently throughout the middle game. Worked out perfectly. For sure, the most consistent trio right now.
Okay, I like it. Of course, because of that, remember, so if you look at those top points, right, 1,000 to 150, that just means it.
Hold on, let me take my camera off so you guys can see the leaderboard.
Aviv, G-Money, Rise, they're technically in like first place, right? Currently looking really good. We wanted to highlight as well 7th place, Aiden, Carillion, and Hound in that last game, doing like again kind of the
bro, chat legit though, like groups are like
these trios just
like groups are fun. I feel like just the EU groups though are so much better than NA. Like NA groups are like the early and mid games on NA is just so cooked. Camera, I turned it off so you guys can see the leaderboard.
With just kind of how weird that end game was, I do appreciate the fact that they were able to play it so well. And
be sure it might be a sneaky top 5 team on NA Central.
2 players out of this trio made it into an FNCS Grand between Aiden and Hound.
Ab's team's gonna be conned in Grands though, most likely, if Tyler and Josh qual. But if they're unconned, they could pull up a top 5. What are you streaming on YC? I stream on YC right now. I'm streaming on both right now.
High ground didn't necessarily work out. Let's completely flip the script in that regard and go for the low ground right there. Of course, sometimes when you are forced into a duo situation to try to clutch up, you do kind of force yourself down, right, to kind of sneak about.
All right, there we go.
But yeah, speaking about
said he will qual land. He just steals Shark's drop spot.
Situations, kind of going down extremely early that game, but I do gotta go ahead and
wait, what do you mean? Said he's not even in the.
Went down early.
Oh, said he conned in his group right now?
Like
said he actually might be conned in his group right now.
They're still in 2nd place. On
when is the TikTok live?
Like one game. Game 1 was so good.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like, they could kind of.
I go Npen got abandoned by Bila, but he was good enough to make his trio, so I trust him to win. Who is Npen playing with? Npen's with Zen and who is their third?
What's going on? But who knows? Maybe those.
Who is Npen and them's third?
Messing with you, get a victory royale. We'll see. Game 3 is ready for us. So casters, take it away.
All right, game 3, chat. Oh, nut. Like the.
The 1,000 kicks in, that means they won, so you don't really have to worry about them anymore.
Is it the one that I think it is?
Who's consistent afterwards.
Yeah, I'm kind of using the EU as a blueprint earlier on today. It was 189 points to get into that top 5. Some of our teams are already close to that threshold, but others, there's still 3 games left, and I was kind of talking throughout the course of that game. There's so much action, not only through the
at even POIs. What's your top 5 for globals?
Of the matches.
Peter.
You know what? With game 3 here, I mean, there's only a couple.
And no order. Like the best teams are just Peter, Pollo, Vanya, Vino, Clicks. But that's like no order, obviously. Those are probably like just the 5 best teams right now.
With the battle bus ready to go, this is the 3rd game, the halfway point. So let's get into it.
All right, game number 3. We're already after this game we only have 2 games left.
It's rather stacked, from 8th place.
I mean, Bugha and them gotta lock in. Pollo and them are kind of chilling, and then Rise is chilling too.
A couple of eliminations, staying alive from top 17 to top 12 could really play a.
What about Ferdoxy? Yeah, Ferdoxy. Is Ferdoxy top 5 though, chat? Like, who is Ferdoxy over in that list?
A lot of these teams.
Like, out of all those 5 teams that I listed, who would Ferdoxy be better than?
Gotta make the moments count. Gotta make every
Maybe Vino? I mean, I guess you could say over Vino. Maybe. I think Clicks. Nah. I still think Clicks' trio is better than Prodoxy's trio right now. I mean, after this grand finals, we can definitely have some discussions, but like, because bro, both Clicks and Prodoxy will have Uncon, Supernova, and Grand, so they probably could both win grand finals.
Two error there, sticking with the team now, opting to go ahead and play the opposite side and then, you know, kind of swing around, possibly rotate a little bit earlier here, give themselves a true chance. Clicks
just duds every land. I mean, oh my gosh, I'm just threw my mouse on the ground. He's gonna. It just depends on his drop spot, bro. Land is just so drop spot dependent. Like whoever is uncon at a solid POI is always gonna have the best chance to do good.
From that split drop, the biggest thing that they do have on their side is the amount of shields that they do have, from minis to bigs, all of them effective 200 shield and HP.
Big moment right here, big opportunity.
On K-Dog, so Clicks isn't winning grands. Bro. Hello.
Really puts all the stress on pulling through with the victory royale.
Peter's gonna comment next Peter about Speak. I mean, yeah, I mean Peter hasn't like done anything placement wise.
Lucky Turbulence and Amen have to find something big here and now, but Lucky T gets crushed right there with the big tag. Baloney, BJ and 919.
If everyone can have a better chance to do good, guys, green ass statement. Okay, but bro, like legit, when people are saying that, like when people used to say, "Oh, Peter sucks at lane," or "Oh, Click sucks at lane," like they're literally conned. Like pretty much every single lane they play. So it's like, even though it's obvious, I feel like people just never put that into consideration. What is Lucky doing? Hello? He's just like going AFK.
Make sure his teammates are good before it all gets cleaned up as they pounce on the other two players that are going to be left alive. No big eliminations just yet. Here comes Pay Quick and Boogeyman. They close the distance in the blink of an eye, and now they have the high ground, which is a huge advantage in these types of fights.
Boogeyman. Boogeyman paying quick.
Gets the cutoff opportunity here onto Lucky. Now,
Chat, can anybody tell me one thing about this trio right here?
Playing the side angles here, kind of the lurking opponent of this team here. Boogeyman though gets the first full hit there.
They're just, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Oh my gosh. We got a little full piece on Boogeyman though.
To the south though, TK's team seems to be,
they're kind of good. Hey, that was something right there. He's showing us something.
While Panda, Venox, and Luke come in to the Fluttered Frogs, sticking to their strategy of coming through for fights, but this is the first time there's 6 players up still here. This fight never concluded.
Because the sewer tunnel is underneath, it's not going to be easy for anybody to really get too much of an advantage in some of these fights, especially if they continue to drop down below. But I might have spoke too soon.
Venox.
Priscilla does get locked. That's Ian. Gets cleaned up by Luke. They move on over to try to get the rest, but all 3 of them.
Venox, Luke's, and who is this Panda season? All right, hold on. I'm about to try to learn some more about these underrated trios here. Let me lock in here. Who do I really gotta? Who do I need to pay attention here to? Let me see the lurk here. Oh my, what is that, a little 40 tag? Gets him in the cone too, Pokeballs? Okay. And he's lurking again. Bro, his teammate's literally in a full, like, 1v3 and Tex is just lurking. That's DC awesome. Does DC still play competitive or no? Does he only play creative? Why do you always say underrated? Just say their ass. Chill, bro, chill. Bro, these guys could be like the future of competitive right here, bro. We gotta do some scouting here.
Just a couple of seconds, it's all it took. They all kind of converged into the same box to make sure that they could heal up while a couple of them hold the pressure out. So that one's gonna be a full.
Wait, we got Luke and dog. We need a. Oh, and Focake's dead. Where did Focake even just die to? We need Luke and dog to do good here. He's putting on for the. Wait, and he's wearing the elite agent too. Oh my gosh, wait.
Trying to stick the res. I can appreciate that, but Liam gets in there. Why not get the re-knock for good measure?
And he's dead.
That's gonna keep him more
Didn't he die to this guy last game too?
You know what? They're happy with the one.
Bugha might not qual. Yeah, I mean, I think Bugha will clutch it up, but it's not looking the best.
Doesn't want to let him wait for too long.
Who won game 2? Vertaki and Eshu.
Popping the minis. He knows the fight is going to be inevitable, so instead of trying to run,
Okay, can a 1v3. He's kind of cooked.
Get into fighting shape. Then a couple bunches back as he misformed straight up to the mountain yet again, but it's not going to be
Not
easy.
kinda. He is cooked. Just back out. Yeah.
Around 7, or I should say 12-second cooldown on those charges. He used the misform. Folk cake, unfortunately enough, just was not able to create enough separation.
Crazy. If he would have just got up and over that mountain, he might have actually survived. But
Wait, Pollo got a kill. Who did Pollo kill?
meanwhile, on the other side, what's happening?
Oh my gosh, look at Pollo's loot. Oh my gosh, he's stacked.
Differently now. I don't think they were happy with the lack of damage.
Exotic pump mythic AR. Holy.
Turn on the heat here.
What bitch is Bugha? I think Bugha's like 19th, 18th, something around that. Not looking the best for Bugha.
Liam Madden, the trio just continues.
Bugha sucks now. All right, guys, we gotta chill a little bit with the Bugha like sucks and everything comments. Like, it's been 2 games of groups. Like, we gotta chill a little bit.
So now Madden's gonna get 3.
Bugha could literally just win this game right here and it don't even matter.
And that's gonna allow them to easily close the distance with the
Bugha retired.
All right. Liam, I should be able to put pressure on the Woods here soon.
Surfcube would have been excellent right there to go ahead and kind of
Oh my gosh.
surprise Woods, but doesn't even need it. He's got his team kind of coming at all different angles. These could be eliminations that lead them straight.
Bro,
to
this
the rank right here,
this
but
Wood
hold
guy's
on.
kind of put him a fight here.
Good fight.
It's in a 1v3, but he's putting in some pain.
For a second. Still
Oh,
healthy as
and he's
well.
dead.
161 though. My gosh, the double shotgun shots here from Madden.
Yo, appreciate you, Slits. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Are you gonna keep posting next year or no? What do you mean? Am I gonna keep posting next year or no? Like, am I retiring after this year or what?
Melting the HP and shield, getting the knock.
Bro, next year is literally in what, like 6 months?
For them to push on over. Back on over to the resistance base side of the map, northwest, and you're seeing at least 4 teams directly here north of the resistance base, and you're seeing at least a solo.
Like making comping? I mean,
eastern side of the mini map.
yeah, I mean, unless I just like
kind of converged in this small
hate
location.
comp
It
in
is in zone, so
6
not too much
months,
to
then
worry
yeah.
about just yet, Monster, but if it pulls in,
I'm
it's
retiring
gonna be
next
tough for
year.
this rotation to happen.
Yeah, that was a successful reboot onto Mafia there. So well played for them.
Bro, I'm 37 next year. I guess you're 37 next year. Threats gets a kill in the feed. G-Money Rise on the V.
Dash is ready to go.
0 kills, but 159 points. Not bad.
Making her rotates. Pollo, Aegis, and Acorn. No strangers to the storm this time, though. Again,
Are Pollo and them starting to key more here, or what is this fight?
Last round.
Oh yeah, Pollo's going in. Where's Acorn at though?
Straight for it.
Yeah, they know somebody's
Yeah,
down
Pollo
there.
wants to
And
get
typically
in
Canyons
that.
Crossing, if you're in Canyons Crossing at the least, not necessarily landing here, it's almost like a
Bro, look at this. Bro, there is literally this whole trio is hiding in the building. Triple crouch so they don't have to fight Pollo here.
And I think that's what's kind of building the confidence for Pollo.
Wait, but if one of these guys over aggress and they wait.
Exactly where they're at. You see the
Oh my gosh, 2 of them are literally camping in the same cone.
All teams could use them together.
I was gonna say I like this though. Like you got this team up top, kind of hidden out here. 2 med miss, ready to go.
Bro, they have 9 points. Yeah, don't even try to fight Pollo here, man.
And they know that's Pollo.
All right, Pollo and them dip.
Because of the medallion. Then I kind of agree with them. You know, I tell people I don't play solos because you're gonna watch me hide in the cone. Well, sometimes hiding in the cone, Monster, is just the best option, especially
look at this.
when that medallion is.
All right, they get away. Wow.
They allowed their teammate to even get knocked. They're like,
lucky. Wait, we need to see Bugha here. We need to look at Bugha's surge situation too. Does Bugha have surge this game?
Last second. That is hilarious, but also well played. It was the right decision.
I think Bugha could legit win this game.
Kind of almost brings me back to the last major where Peter would drop the medallion for Agers to try to contest clicks. These are the storylines that we're talking about major from major. These
Blue
are the
pump,
tricks
gray AR for
underneath
threads.
some of these team sleeves that
I
they're
mean, 4
waiting
minis
for.
too
Group
big.
stage might be too early
Superman
on
sprite,
some
not
of those
bad.
as I do to show absolutely everything. But
That's
I
a
think
dash
that's
sprite, not
a little bit of
Superman
a
sprite,
tease
dash
of what we
sprite.
might see in the major 3 finals.
Oh, most definitely. There's going to be a lot of small, nuance and plays up.
Larson, TK, Byla.
Especially when you start getting into grand finals lobbies, right? The roster changes. The best teams are in the best drops. There's different predictability at that point.
New pickaxe is still, wait, what's the new pickaxe? Did one of these guys have it? Like the one that just got in the shop right now?
That's gonna be crazy.
Or yesterday, I guess?
Acorn, Aegis, and Pollo.
Bro, all right, Acorn and them are actually keying now. Aegis is killing his Yanda.
Wanted to get a fight going. He finds Zonda here the moment they enter into the safety of this next area.
Oh, the FNC at Star Wand? Yeah, I saw that pickaxe. That pickaxe is fire. That's not getting to the shop though till like after Grands though, right? Or is it already in the shop?
Different from games 1 and 2 is you remember the
I'm NA. I'm NA.
Foxy floodgates. Agers, Pollo, Acorn, side up.
Oh yeah, you could have won it in the tournament, couldn't you?
Around those mountains and the islands.
Dang, I forgot about that. How many of you guys won that pickaxe? Was there a decent amount of you guys that actually won it? Was that thing hard to win?
Instead of sitting on the island safe shooting down for Surge, it looks like they're just taking a full 180. They're going aggressive.
I was 30 minutes late and won it.
Team after team as they make their way towards that island.
It was easy, dang. I look, you should have played that, bro. I would have won that in 30 minutes. If you know my skill, you know I would have won that in probably like 4 games. It probably would have taken me out 4 games.
They're focused more on the fact that G Money
I gained 20,000. Oh my gosh. Yo, nobody, no. Bro, Sam, you are so lucky that I can't time you out, Sam. You're so lucky. Clip proves differently. All right, bro. Threats gets a kill. Bugha gets a kill.
So bad. Reboot happen where you kind of think it's relatively safe over towards the top side of the map. But Bugha, Craze, Threats, they always rotate on the slow edge of the zone. And that's where they were able to find 2 more eliminations. It's not a ton when it comes to that Storm Surge. That's 2 more eliminations worth of points, boosting them further and further up.
Hey, this is the type of game that Bugha needed here, though. 3 kills on Threats, 1 on Bugha, 4 total.
On that leaderboard through consistency, so every single point matters. So that's a
yeah.
crucial find for
Middle East, I got 6 on 150 ping. Dang.
Third and final player.
Right, and that pushes them straight into A rank.
That was a solo tournament, right? I think so.
Really set up for success here. Still opting up.
Bro, that is literally an AI clip that Sam is posting, bro. That is not me in that clip.
Not too press the push, but the tags are going to be welcome. Surely they've done enough. 4 elims is plenty of damage worth.
Oh no.
My gosh, what is this by that flooded? Hello?
With some elevation towards flooded frogs, gotta be very, very careful. Exactly this will happen. Other teams.
Okay, never mind. They're just surge trading. They're fine.
And see this as an opportunity to get some free damage, especially since they are so.
I need a YouTube channel with just my gameplay.
They separate themselves, even though.
I thought about that, but bro, I don't even know what I would even play, bro. Like there is like nothing to even play in the game anymore, unless you're Div 1. Like you can't play any tournaments unless you're Div 1.
Quick here, definitely making the most out of this game. This is the, I think, furthest we've seen them coming into kind of a mid-game situation.
You think we'll win the off-spawn between Peter and Proxy and Globals?
Bit dicey.
Crazy
and Bugha though. Waiting for storm sickness at this
dude, it depends on so many different things, bro. Proxy with 12-0? Nah, Proxy is not 12-0 in that. Bro, the thing with like Peter versus Pollo right now is like Peter is still good off spawn, but like I feel like the team is just like Pollo's just been better than at the drop spot, and it's just 50-50, bro. Like if it's a drop spot where you can loot up and then fight, like Peter beats almost any team in that. But they're just losing 50-50s because like Cold doesn't have the best drops. But imagine if you give Peter and Cold loot off spawn to fight with, like they're not losing to very many teams.
Kind of slow things down on your opponent's foot, kind of allow someone like Agers and Acorn probably just get.
Who do you think wins EU FNCS? Vino, Verdoxy, or Vanya? Cole can 1v3 any team. All right, bro.
Very rewarding.
Yeah.
Tag with that shoddy, but day here coming online. Okay, not bad at all. A little knock to go ahead and give them some cushion to work with. Siphon's gonna give them plenty of time to go.
Elite Agers, yeah, Agers joined Elite. Agers is in Elite. Who else still needs to be signed? Like Ree? I guess Ree is the last like NA player that needs to be signed.
OG absolutely spotted out. Oh wait, that build.
Thomas most unlucky player or Yamzo? Yamzo is definitely way more unlucky than Thomas. Like getting second place is not unlucky. Like, getting second place is still really good, you know? Like, he still made $1 million off the game from getting second place.
Dash as well, so truly forced to commit here at this point.
Like Yamzo's literally been like by 1 point twice. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. I just feel like getting second place isn't unlucky though, you know. Is there anyone else other than him and Yamzo in the lead? Pump is in the lead, and then I think that's about it. Yeah, and Yamzo literally got DDoSed. Like, Yamzo got hit offline in literally the FNCS that he should have won. Like, that's more unlucky than getting second place. Zoom and them get a kill.
It was almost all over. That trio kind of collapsing in was the thing.
Bro, chat, we are so like messed up on the ad timings. I have to run an ad right now, but then we won't get an ad in endgame. So I'm sorry, we have to run just a quick ad, and then after that, we won't have any ads for endgame. But we literally have no snoozes left or nothing.
Where do these two teams come from?
So like, it's just like,
that positional awareness.
but it's only a minute, and there's nothing even going on right now. Like, it's mid game fights.
Continue to pull towards the north, and then a far eastern pull on top of that one. Knowing that everybody, including Pollo,
Bro, dude,
western side of the map is gonna have to make that long rotation on over.
Check DMs.
Somewhat realizing much of that timing is of the essence. You want to start to rotate, especially if you already have accumulated that storm surge throughout the course of that game. Because you don't want to be one of those teams that's just held out by the majority.
Wait, Sam, you got a car now, Sam?
So many teams on the heels.
Wait, that's actually.
No one has shot yet.
Actually, I like that, Sam. That's fire. Acorns Trio were never hit by Surge in the Major 2 final, but were hit 31 times in the last game. Yeah, I don't know why they were doing so bad on Surge game 2. They had to be trolling, right? I mean, they're 900 above now, though.
That stat that popped up?
Yeah, that's a crazy stat right there.
Throughout the entirety of Major 2, they didn't.
All my savings gone, but worth it. Oh, is that why you said
today?
What's it called?
They've gotten 30.
You spent your last money on a cold sub.
It's a huge change up of the game plan of Ager's Acorn and Pollo. Something you wouldn't necessarily expect, especially considering he's one of the best IGLs. Bait, Ian, Mikado's. 175 below the damage threshold with active surge. Priscilla, instead of getting knocked.
Yo, what's good? Skits, what's good, bro?
Bait's gonna have to figure out something here because he's now getting ticked by the zone itself and storm surge. Oh no.
Couldn't survive much.
Yeah, these guys are just cooked, bro. 300 below. Hello.
Aiden and Hal team are gonna be the gatekeepers here on the edge. Peeking out, don't quite catch visuals onto Moncadios, but. Hey, this player's 390 below. It's a matter of time. Let's just see who's gonna go ahead and.
Yeah, just back out, bro. Just back out. Are you going to France for land? Nah, probably not. Or definitely not. Nah. You got double monitors? Yeah. Because I heard that like I wouldn't even be able to do anything at land unless I'm just like sitting in the crowd watching, which is like. I mean, kind of pointless, you know.
Damage though, above the threshold for TK, Bila, and Larson. 39 points so far, not where they would have expected to be, but with this game and 2 more left to go, all it takes is one big moment, a couple of big plays.
Wait, Lucan dog, please, six below.
6 below for Lucan.
Can we pop some minis here? We need 1 tag here, Lucan. Come on, 1 tag. You got the elite agent on. We need at least 1 tag here.
Gotta make a play here now.
Yeah, we're not getting 1 tag. It's over. Oh my, wait. Oh, and his teammates are dead. And he's 150 below now. It's over. Wow. Are you guys related? No, not after that performance right there. No. You can do IRL streams meet the pros, but you have to have permission to do that. Like, you can't, like, and like I heard that Epic has already given up all the slots for people to do that and everything. It's like it's literally impossible to like do any of that sort of stuff. Which is why I heard like some other people aren't going to lane either, because like they already gave up all the spots like to the like people that went to Pro-Am or something.
shots to connect. Even if
What if Peter, Pollo, and Froxy will con each other in globals? That would be dumb. I think triple contesting is like pointless.
A lot of mats fall in there. Isla, Larson, and TK find a refresh as well, and another
Isla gets a kill.
just unfolded for this squad.
Because they have total 2.
Going through enemy builds, that's the danger.
Read in Twitch or YouTube? I read both. I read both. I kind of just switch between them.
And now all of a sudden they're really in this game here. Zone's gonna pull further and further south though. Aegis, Pollo, and Acorn just master rotates here.
Bugha struggling? Yeah, Bugha needs a good game here. Where is Bugha at? Is Bugha alive?
So far, seem to be in full control at the moment of the end game here. Another
Oh my
team
gosh, bro. Dude, Pollo and them are just walking through teams. Oh my gosh. 4 kills for Aegis. What is that? 2 or 3 for Pollo now? Yeah, they're just walking through people. Bugha on the high ground. Wait, what did I say? What did I say before this game started? I said, just wait till Bugha wins. We need a Bugha win right here. Just put all the doubters to rest. Just give us a Bugha win.
They can take the rest of the day off as we look in the clouds, most figuratively and literally. It's Threats, Craze, and Bugha, but the 8 zone monster.
500 above, chilling on surge. They literally just gotta sit on height. If even them 1,000 above, bro. Aviv, how many kills does Aviv have this heats, bro? That's where Aviv has gotta have like the most kills right now.
Bugha, Craze, and Threats are, you know, again, almost trying to force the win condition at this point. We'll see if it's the right decision. There's still the big names left in the
Pollo and them, Acorn's kill right there. That is 7 kills now for Pollo's trio. And we're not even in moving zones yet. Oh my gosh, Bila gets fried. And TK gets fried. Bila is literally 1 HP. Bugha gonna sell. Why is Larson and them just 50-50 aim battling? Oh my gosh, should we get... Bro, another running ad. I'm not running an ad right now. I'm not running an ad as soon as endgame is started. Bro, that was so loud. That actually scared me. Alright, Bugha, Threats, and Craze on high ground. Rise is still alive, though, and Pollo's still alive. Yo, Skits with the 30 bits, bro. Thank you, Skits. Thank you. The Bugha and Miro days. Yeah, one of the best duos ever, bro. That duo was crazy. And they had trio success, too. Pollo still hasn't won yet? Nah, Pollo still hasn't won yet. Pollo and them got second in the first game, and then last game, I don't even know what happened to them. They were like under surge and then died. Aviv gets a kill, 1,000 above for them.
That's Craze who actually gets the elimination points for that, even though it's Rise, G-Money. And the trio is able to get all of that loot for that fallen body as Pollo, Aegis, Acorn still dominating the low ground. And it's 2,000 above the threshold. It's more about
Bugha's still on high ground. Oh, Craze. Alright, Craze is connected. I thought Craze just fell off a height right there.
Another team we gotta look out for here. No strangers to high ground.
Silic, Jargon, Havoc.
Plenty of options to go ahead and work around with here. So all this low ground layer 2, Sandman, 20 and Northern, kind of sneaking into the conversation.
Sandman's trio. Decent maths on him.
One of the most consistent trios on the day right now.
Aegis and them getting... Bro, Aegis has 6 kills by himself. Chat, who's better right now between Aegis and Pollo? Which one of them are better right now? I feel like they're both just so good, bro. Like, they low-key go back and forth between who's better.
Upgrade from Superhero S+, every boon they didn't have before, they do have now. That just makes them a stronger team than before.
Pollo, Aegis for sure.
They go deep into the front of zone, they drop the men in the smoke, and they wait for it to catch up. A 200 IQ play. On the other side, though, they're still looking to get aggressive.
Okay, but I'd say Pollo right now, yeah, no, they both are playing crazy. I feel like they, like, literally what I said, they go back and forth on who's better. Like, one tournament, Pollo will look better, the next Aegis will look better. Bugha still ulti high ground. Bro, that high ground is... Wait, I saw someone trying to chop it, though. I saw someone trying to chop it from the back right there. Even them 3 total kills. Pollo gets another kill in the feed. 0 builds for Aviv, though. Aegis gets another kill, too. Oh, my gosh, they are fragging.
Perfectly timed for them. Out of material, though, now, so they will be forced to collapse here shortly into a trio.
Bro, they have 14 eliminations already.
Their way across this heavy material right now.
Bro, they are so stacked.
Acorn cutting off the path on the other side as well. Pollo's just following, say, hey, where do you need me, Captain? Even Ager's always getting boxed up.
Dude, they just like work so well together too. I still don't know how they placed 5th last grand finals. Like, I swear that trio is way too good to be placing 5th on NA. Jarg only 6 builds, probably dead here. Yep, down goes Jarg. G Money down. Rise weak too. I mean, a Beast trio probably about to go down here too. Pollo gets, this could be a final 3v3 between Pollo and Bugha's team. Yep, Aviv down. Wait, is Pollo still alive or is Pollo dead? Yep, Pollo is still alive. Yeah, this is gonna be a final. Wait, they're going for height. Wait, Pollo's going for a clip. But Pollo, hello? What? Oh my gosh, bro, if he had more mats, he actually could have hit something right there. Dude, I thought he was about to hit something crazy. Dude, why is Pollo just going for a full clip in endgame? Oh my gosh. Alright, this should be the Bugha win then. What'd I tell you guys, chat? What did I tell you guys? You guys can all say, oh, Bugha's washed, Bugha this, that. I told you, bro. Just let Bugha win the game real quick. Bugha win games 3. Or Bugha win games 3.
And on the other side, that's Craze, the newest player
on
this team. They made the decision.
Bugha, Craze, and Threats. Game 3 win.
It's working out. That's gonna be
yeah, no, Pollo and them are definitely just full trolling. Pollo's literally going for full clips in endgame.
As one might say. But you know, at the end there, I gotta say, Acorn, you know, bravo. You know, he's like, hey, we know who's on high. Let's just go take the ball. Let's have some fun with this one. And
how many of you guys predicted Bugha? Wait, they need to show the replay on Pollo right there. Dude, imagine if Pollo hit that though. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he was able to at least get, I think, an elimination point on top of that. And for Teeks, you know, one man's trash.
What was that? 13 kill win for Bugha and them?
Good amount of placement points, but it's Bugha, Threats, and Craves that made their way to the grand final. Zeke, there's only 2 spots.
Bugha's in grands just like that. Chad, do we think Bugha's trio is gonna qualify for LAN? Are we saying Bugha's qualifying for LAN? Greatest clip of all time.
My rose-colored glasses, okay? All right. Also, because Bugha won, you know there's only one thing I have to do. Congratulations, Bugha. We're gonna be seeing you in grand final.
Wait, hold on. Wait, Idris is live, isn't he? Wait, does Idris have?
I did.
You got me. You did get me.
That was good. That was.
Wait, did anybody get the
Not as surprising though.
thing? I don't have the win reaction for him, man. Oh.
Oh, there it is. Thank you, Zeke. And much as we could predict that coming out, we could also predict the win.
Oh, they don't even have comms? Oh, okay, never mind.
I mean, they just had.
No way, Idris is playing with no comms.
But once they finally took the high ground in game 3, we knew that it was done and dusted for this trio. There was very little that could stand in their way.
Threats' aim is crazy.
What could stand in their way is Pollo's trio, but it kind of looked like Pollo's trio just kind of went up for fun, Vivid, if I could say.
Yeah, I don't think Pollo was making a very strategic height play there. I think he was
testing out the water,
playing to go next.
Who's up on high, seeing if they could pull out one of the little montage highlights right there. But hey, listen, Bugha, Threats, and Craze.
All right, let me see what the leaderboard looks like. Let me refresh the leaderboard.
After game number 2, I didn't get to talk about it. Seeing them in 19th place, I was like, are they okay?
Yeah, no, they were fragging that game. They had 18. Oh my gosh.
You know, winning game number 3, closing all of those doubts for me.
Wait, I also need to start the next prediction too, but I don't even know who else to even put on this.
Yeah, there was a moment, you know, I admit there was a moment where my faith kind of wavered, but I thought, you know what?
All right, whatever. We're just gonna do these 3.
And then when I saw,
let me take off Bugha.
The Threats one piece up,
and we're just gonna do these 3.
We locked it up. We're gonna be seeing them in finals, so that's what we.
All right, there we go.
Now, of course, as Jacob said, with only 2 games left to go.
Only 2 games left.
Number 1, how does this go? I mean, who else gonna get a VR? Who's gonna end in top 5? Well, for now, we would go to a break. When we return, though.
All right, let's check the leaderboard now that they're going to their break. So, leaderboard is, let's see, Taki Eshuver obviously won a game. Bugha won a game. Oliver OG won a game. Pollo and them probably already qualified from consistency. This, bro, they're just so nasty at fighting, bro. Aviv also probably qualified through consistency. Mafia 6th place, not yet qualified. Sandman, Liam, Void, and Power. So we got Day just on the outside here. Carillion, Byla, and I mean, that's mainly it. So what? I mean, our main big name team made it through a win. And then, I mean, pretty much all of our big name teams have already qualified. That's kind of crazy. Pretty much all of the big name teams already qualified. Bugha's far from washed? Yeah, I know. Bro, people were saying Bugha was washed after one game. That's actually insane. Let me see. Why was Pollo moving like me, though? Yeah. I guess. Is Clicks and he won? Nah, Clicks is he 2. Clicks is he 2. He plays on Saturday. Can you read my message? I explained what Pollo did. Wait, what do you mean you explain what Pollo did? Oh yeah, no, I know that Pollo's not playing to win. Like I think that was like a little bit obvious right there though. Pollo was clearly just like they're just trolling, bro. They're literally just keying now and like they know that they basically already qualified, you know? But yeah. Alright, what? We're going into game 4? This is game 4, so only 2 games left. Not bad, bro. Not bad. Pretty much everybody that we expected to qual is going to. That's the thing about NA 2 though, chat, is like literally like there is no upsets on NA compared to EU. Like EU literally had like 3 separate upsets with like really solid trios. But like NA is not gonna have none of that. It's just, I don't know, bro. That's how it goes, I guess. NA is buns. I mean, NA is just not as like there's just not as much talent on NA as there is on EU, you know? Someone tell Pollo to win. Nikov needs sleep. Bro, didn't Nikov literally end as soon as Venya, Pixie, and Marius won? Because doesn't he just get off as soon as his M8 team wins, right? Yeah? Yeah, I know. Wasn't he like sick yesterday too? And Pollo's just full trolling right now. That's funny. All right.
Congratulations to them. But there's still kind of
and it is very top heavy. Yeah, definitely.
That seem to all be kind of fighting it out, and only ones that are left: Aviv, G Money, and Rise, Acorn, Agers, and
wait, let me turn this up.
So I'm assuming.
And they're probably about to show leaderboard soon.
One of these trios will win game 4, the other will win game
top
5.
3 Grands prediction.
Aviv,
Clicks, Kanata.
Really,
and then for the third, I have no clue yet, bro. I actually don't know yet for the third.
They've been also incredibly consistent, not dropping a game outside of top 5, which is
something top heavy because of Peter. No, there's just not as much good players on NA compared to EU. Just because EU is such a larger region, you know.
That they have the veteran knowledge of the game, you can understand why they are playing the low ground like they are. They are doing such a good job kind of following the rest of the lobby for these early game regressions and using those misforms right when they need to.
Wait, who is the most predicted person right now? Who are most people predicting?
But also paying attention to
wow, you guys are still saying that Agers, Acorn, Pollo plays the highest? I mean, I guess maybe.
Low ground going for those elims, but he likes to play the mid ground, which is just a little bit safer, but also allows you to have a lot more options.
Who qual? They're about to go through the leaderboard on here.
Clutch moments before, but as a trio, right when they were alive, they did something so good in game number 3 right there that actually went ahead and clinched up that top 5 for them right there. Basically, what they're going to want to do is just continuously put themselves in the front of the moving zone, right? Not necessarily inside of the zone, but actually.
I just went to Adrian see me saying, "Sorry guys, we were nervous."
How can they do that? How can they just set out on the storm? Because
bro, Adrian is such a troll, bro.
This game and they continuously
it is such a troll.
Doing this. Unfortunately, though, for the trio, right? I saw them. I believe it was on this one. Once they landed in this,
I'm not predicting more. I'm retiring it. You went 2 for 2 on predictions. Dang, you probably went up then on channel points.
So hard.
Like you actually probably went up crazy on channel points.
Better than a top 5. You would imagine though, continuously finding positions like that, they would actually be able to get something better.
All right, here's leaderboard. Hold on.
Hey, 5th place is great, but it's just like, man, they were in the best position so many times. But yeah, that pressure just ended up being too much.
It's all good though, right? It's all good because they're still looking strong. 5th place right there, which is effectively 2nd. I know at times it can be confusing, but just think if we end in the top 10 overall of this leaderboard.
Yeah, I mean, Pollo's already qualified. Rye's already qualified.
They are looking great. We only have 2 games left to go. I mean, look at the point differential, right? We just got to keep doing what we're doing.
Can you play Fortnite on stream one day? Yeah, I probably will. I'll probably play eventually. I played on stream before.
You know,
that was a while ago.
Listen, we've seen some very unique play from the boys, right? You know, game 1 come out, crazy 2nd place, 17 elimination. Game 2, Storm Surge. Game 3, we see who's on high.
You should run some duo reload, bro. Sam, you're literally on EU.
You know, I feel like we're having a good time. You know, we're having a good time. They're still 1st place. I think it's fine, right?
The difference between 5th and 6th is crazy. How far is it? Oh yeah, it is. Bro, it's literally what, 70 points?
I don't think they're gonna make it into the grand finals. No, obviously they're having fun. I don't know. You can.
Bro, look at Pollo literally just going for a full clip.
There's a lot of people that are gonna say that what I'm saying.
Dude, he literally ran out of mats right there. Like he ran out of mats as soon as he went for the cone in the box.
Seeing what the rest of the competition is doing, and they already know that
That's
they're so
actually
high
tough.
up the leaderboard that they don't really need to go for that victory royale.
Regardless of Kelly doing laundry and everything like that, I think it's still pretty awesome to see, you know, when they want to go ahead and turn it on, they can very, very easily. I mean, games 1 and game 3 showing 18 eliminations.
I saw they need to make these group stages on NA2 group. 70% of the lobby are duds.
The rest of the competitors effectively kind of only played 2 games so far, so incredible.
I mean,
why they are favorites throughout this year.
Maybe, but then, bro, like the groups would actually be so stacked if there's only 2 groups. Like the thing with NA is there's not, like, how do I word this? Not enough people for 3 groups to be good, but I feel like there's too many good people for only 2 groups. If that makes sense.
Okay, only 2 games left to go before we say goodbye for today. So, casters.
All right, only 2 games left, then we don't have any groups for a whole nother week.
Jake, I was just gonna say, it is impressive that few teams like Acorn can just go ahead and decide, hey, I'm just gonna practice.
If it's an all-spawn fight where you loot up who wins, Pollo or Ferdoxy,
I was even thinking to say the practice. You talk about
probably
kind of a lack of tournaments throughout
probably
the course of this season.
Pollo, maybe. I don't know. Actually, that one would be close. I think Pollo versus Ferdoxy all-spawn would actually be pretty close. Like whether it's 50-50 or they have to loot up, I think it would be close either way. Isn't eval tomorrow? Not eval is Tuesday, so in 2 days.
Really starts to get interesting here.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess it depends. I mean, it might be Monday for some of you guys right now, isn't it?
Points would separate a possible top 5 going to the grand final.
Yo, what's good, Brad? What's good, bro?
Play through that LCQ. That is elimination difference. That's a singular placement point of difference. And then we haven't even touched on the topic of.
All right, what is this? Game 4 out of 5. 2 games left, chat. 2 games left.
Up a spot at the bottom of that
EU had a crazy finish. Yeah, EU had a crazy finish. NA is not gonna have a crazy finish. This NA finish is it's gonna be pretty normal, but that's all right.
Next couple rounds, right? Really just play it out. Try to continue to refine our strategies.
I said wait for your British Simony didn't post it. Yeah, I know, bro. That's my bad. That's my bad. I'll probably make predictions for group 2 and 3. But I legit, like, this is like the first time I didn't make group 1 predictions, but I'll definitely make predictions for group 2 and 3.
That's not in that like 120 plus threshold point area right now. You gotta
Yo, Sam. Bro, wait, hold on. Sam, look at him by the DM.
As well, that lands over here for the most part, contested drop. They're outside of that bubble as of now, but if they're able to win these fights a little bit quicker than when those third parties come in some of the games past, this could be that opening opportunity.
EU wins globals.
This is where they're gonna look to get aggressive. They've won almost every single one of these fights.
It just depends, bro. I'm telling you, it's just too early to talk about globals.
That's gonna give them an opportunity to separate the rest of this team and try to converge with the numbers advantage. Back-to-back shots yet again coming out from King as they get another elimination and the eventual wipe.
And they're doing good right now. 122 points. That team wipe right there is going to propel them up big time. More cushion for them to continue to, you know, earn their way up the ranks right now. All they need here is a big win game, and they'll be a true shoe into the grands. On the other side, look at what's happening here. Again, this is a team that is
Froxy was disappointing.
Exceptional, right? You could just tell.
Yeah, but I mean, he qualified, so I mean, at the end of the day, as long as you qual, like, it don't really matter, bro. Like, literally, people were saying Bugha was washed after 2 games, and then he won.
VG Money and Rise could become the first on NAC to place top 5 in all 5 group games, right? Possibly setting up a little historic run.
Dude, how does Kimchi even get these stats? Like, how does anybody, like, where does he even have the information to, like, get that off of? Is he just going through the leaderboards of every single group ever? I guess.
Full team up above on that mountain, and even on the inside, you see Cinemod in there just trying to get whatever loot is.
Who is in group 1 for West? Miro.
Somebody's here, breaks that field.
And then I don't know who else is for West. I'm not gonna lie. I don't pay much attention to West.
They want to try to seal the deal here.
Like the pressure coming out of Boogie Vixie. In up. Gotta finish this quickly though. You know, too many teams like to lurk around these mountains here. Cinemod, tagged
right.
behind. There it is. What's happened there? One sniping that one up.
He got carried by threats. All right, bro. Who is Miro's teammates? I also could not tell you that off the top of my head. I know that he got dropped by Enact and Z-Link, and then I don't know who he's playing with now.
They're able to get a little bit of damage, but basically pushes himself into a 3v1. Teammates are there to try.
Why don't you stream more tournaments?
Trying to alleviate some of that pressure, forcing both Boogie
I mean,
and hopefully Avengers able to get down there as well. I don't want to kind of leave him out to dry.
I mean, I like streaming like finals and stuff. I think I just really like didn't like streaming after I streamed like opens of like div cups, because bro, like opens of. Is this guy gonna shoot back? Hello? But like I like streaming finals and stuff. I'll stream finals and things. Lazy dog, bro. You're telling me you want to watch 2 days of Div Cup opens when the players qualify in literally 1 day, and then they're just leaving midway through day 2? Like, Div Cups, watching Div Cup opens are literally so boring.
Doesn't take a mathematician to know that's just odds.
It's good, Carlos. What's good, bro?
And now with that, they are going to be able to get Braden back on up. There's a reboot at the top of where they're currently at, so they should waste no time.
Your solo Cast Cup streams are peak, bro. I used to love watching solos, bro. Like watching solos was actually so fun. I liked watching solo finals.
Clean little play right there.
Had to find the codes the whole time. Yeah, I know. Finding the codes is low-key the only annoying part, but like, I mean, we would literally just watch either like Pollo, Peter, or Cold for like their whole game, so it wasn't too bad.
Look at that. They picked up 50 points last game or
It's like watching paint dry. Bro, that's like... Chat, would you guys rather watch 2-day opens of Div Cups or watch the early games of this? Like this right here is, like, I don't even know.
This is not looking good. Pay's gonna have to pull something big off right here. Gets cut off. Doubles back through the builds. Collapsed on. Suffocated. And now...
Solos, yeah, I mean, I wish there were solos, bro. Neither.
You can see in the distance just running for his tournament life here in game number 4.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Boogie took so much damage.
Sorry, bro. Two games left.
Immediately ran away, and when Pay went to try to alleviate some of the pressure, they say, you know what? That's a 3v1. Just turn around.
Wait, there's Boogeyman right there. We actually saw Boogeyman go crazy. Wait, Pollo needs to give us some entertainment. Pollo just gotta start keying people. Give us something to watch for here. Miro's playing with Thoric and Phoenix. Okay, wait. Adrian's Acorn and Pollo have 37 eliminations, 15 more than any other team. Bro, Pollo's team is like just far and away the best trio in this lobby. And especially now that like Bugha and stuff won, I mean, Pollo could legit drop like a 20 bomb here. Auto shotgun? Yeah, I don't know why he has an auto shotgun. I think he'll pick up a pump eventually. Someone get Pollo a real shotgun? Yeah, what is Adri's loot? I know Pollo is begging Adris for that shotgun. What do you think about Thomas the Shark not calling? I'll talk about it in my my video tonight, because I'll go way more like in depth for it. Only Brad no kid against controller? Yes, sir, bro. I'll always be controller. I'm never switching the keyboard. Sandman has farmed an average of 707 metal per game, the most of any player. Chat, what do you rate that stat 1 through 10 right there? How useful is that stat? Bugha gets carried by threats, period. Also, I love you. Yo, thank you for the $5 dono, bro. Bro donated $5 to say that Bugha gets carried by threats. Yo, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you, bro. Verkson, is that how you say your name? Thank you, bro.
They were kind of engaged on.
Literally the worst stat ever. You just gotta get to the sub W, bro.
Just another one of those zones that's
that was probably by
the south, and I wonder how
by Ben, right?
The island actually is, because you see last game it didn't pull.
You have a dark horse team that can potentially qual for land.
This time around, Foxy does have.
I mean,
the zone is pulling towards the south.
Who was like a, I mean, it depends on who you consider as a dark horse team. Like, I feel like a lot of people wouldn't consider like Muzz to be a dark horse team, you know? Maybe like, I don't know though. I think I just gotta see the map, bro. Cause like, I would say like Josh and Tyler, but they're gonna be contested. Aviv, G Money, and Rise have taken the most storm damage of any team. 3950.
3 less trios already in the lobby, kind of loosens things up a bit here in the early game. Not as chaotic, it almost feels.
You think Oliver OG is gonna call for land? That's
pretty noticeable fast.
That's an interesting opinion.
G Money and Aviv, of course, securing Aspire here, be rewarded handsomely in a couple moments. Void, Broken, and King though.
It's Byron. Okay, wait. Thank you, bro. I appreciate the dono, bro.
So they kind of won their contested fight. You see the 3 eliminations, just trying to make sure that they get every bit of resource out of there, because remember,
bring mid-season LAN tournaments after mid.
They don't know what.
I don't think Fortnite would have more LAN. I think there's still just gonna be one LAN tournament, because I mean, I think their contract with Blast is for like the next 2 years. Still, there's like 2 years left on it. But then I mean, maybe after that they might do more lands, but I don't think they literally have any plans for more lands for the next like 2 years.
I was gonna say, what kind of play is that? Taking the one.
Oh, they got more in-depth for videos. Your videos should be under 8 minutes. Now their videos are over 15 minutes. Yeah, I mean, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just like when I start talking about stuff for my videos, bro, I can just like, I look, you can yap for too long, but hey, I'm glad that you enjoy when I go more in depth, because, bro, I can just yap about some teams forever.
Probably top of the bridge.
You appreciate you, Bangs. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
From Madden just goes to show like how dangerous those DMRs are. And
for Doxy, for land, like winning land or what? I tagged you in TikTok, but you didn't even say anything. Wait, what did you? But I don't even be going on my TikTok. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'll try to check it though after this. But I haven't been on that TikTok in so long. Yo, Choppy with the resub for 5 months. How's the annual stream? Hey, appreciate you. Appreciate the sub, Choppy. Hey, it's been the full-time streamer is back, bro. Appreciate the sub, bro. Thank you. My phone died. Is this game 3? This is game 4. Bugha won game 3. How you been, Choppy? Pollo's full trolling? Yeah, Pollo don't care. Once in a blue moon ash stream. I mean, hey, I'll maybe be back for group 2 and 3. I mean, I'll obviously be here for grands. I love watching grands on stream, especially, bro. Yo, FNO Groot with the 100 bits. Thank you, bro. How's the tournament so far? We're kind of getting to the point where there's not that many good teams left, so it's slowing down a little bit, but Pollo's still here, so that's good enough at least. Yo, and Groot with another 41 bits. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
They really don't have to risk too much at this stage in the game. Everybody else, though, you see Void, Broken, King still rotating in from the north. There's one more team over from Pump Power. They might end up clashing, but that's where a lot of teams start to build up that metal material if they haven't had it already.
Yeah, this team seems to be pretty capped off on most of their other mats at the moment.
Broken, King, and Void. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I need to lock more into the game here, bro. I've literally just been reading chat and yapping, but that's probably how these last 2 games are about to be. I feel like Takeshi, Rick, and Qual land the trio. Is all their opinion they're more likely going to be uncon and grands? What did they get last grands? Didn't they place like 10th? I think they got like what, exactly 10th place. So I mean, they would need to get.
Yeah, it's not much, but that superhero.
I don't even
upgrade,
know.
you see kind of the HP
I don't think I'm here for Grands. It's alright. I mean, more of the mods will be here for Grand Sam. I mean,
not having to force out any of that
people just like. Oh my gosh, wait. I need to watch Pollo here. Let me lock in on Pollo right here.
From their original drop spot. That's the tick there on the other side, but from up above, down below, Acorn, Pollo, they're trying
Pollo versus Aesthetic right here.
That's the tick there on the other side, and I think Agers had joined the fun as well. Luckily for him, he's trying to disengage with the dashes, but it's only going to help for so much. Agers is still going to be able to get that down. I think Acorn is going over to clean that one up.
Yeah, down body at the bottom of the builds as well. Agers, interesting enough.
Bro, I just need to see Pollo just drop like a 20 bomb right here, bro. Just start keying everyone. You guys basically already qualified. Like, they're just playing for fun at this point.
Whose role is what? Oh, look, Aloe. Didn't know where he was. Kind of hiding out in the background there.
Silic, Havoc, and Jarg.
Okay, I see Kappa at the edge.
I rage baited Drizzy into banning me. But, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's not that hard to get banned by him, but what did you even say to get banned by him?
Everybody right now on the north end.
Are you friends with Ferdoxy? I mean, I would say we're cool. I mean, I wouldn't say we're like, we talk every day and we're like best friends or nothing, but I mean, we're cool.
Jargu and Havoc, relatively nobody here on this side of the map. That's just because they're all.
It's so easy to get banned by him. Yeah, I don't really be banning anybody, to be honest. I mean, like if you're just like if you're like rage baiting a bunch, then like I'll time you out. But I mean, like I'm not just gonna ban people.
All the way around here.
Yo, you stream sniped him. All right. What's your response to every one of your tweets?
Go ahead and replenish up. Still got to work with too, so.
Yeah, he has been responding to a decent amount.
We'll be just fine. Yeah, look at how there's no one in sight down here. If they for some reason need damage, I mean they're cooked.
All you have to say is why you always D-ride beat. Yeah, I was thinking I mean, those comments have like slowed down a lot. Like when I was first like making content and stuff, like. Those comments were literally every single message, but those comments slow down. Ain't seen Biko in here today? Yeah, no, Biko hasn't been here today. Yeah, Biko's in here a decent amount too. But I talked to Biko like a decent amount. I haven't talked to Biko in a minute, actually. I'll move on to Pollo, please.
To mimic that, replicate some of that success here. Relatively good spot in towards zone as it does pull further and further towards the east, over towards Utopia.
Thomas quit? I saw your tweet.
Get towards the zone.
Wait, what do you mean? I didn't tweet nothing about Thomas quitting. I just said he didn't qual. I didn't say he quit. He just didn't qual. I'm watching for almost 1.5 years. Dang, bro. That is fire, bro. Appreciate that.
Surprisingly, they don't have any early game elims. They have been one of the few teams that have been consistently battling off the drop. Team right on their heels though. They might just be getting.
Holy man, chat! I know when you guys be spamming skip, like I'm literally about to just tell the broadcast to skip. Like, can we skip to end game here?
West side here.
I'm trying to see the end game right now.
The team behind them.
Like I have been so spaced out for the past 10 minutes. Why are we watching Mafia farm wood? Yeah, no.
I know we have the luxury of seeing it too. You see how many teams are on the edge that they're rotating towards as well. 82
below, man.
So instead of focusing on just getting Storm Surge, they're going to try to get in towards the zone first.
Oh, about me responding to his tweet about... Nah, I don't think he's going to quit. He's still obviously going to play, like, last chance and everything. I mean, he could quit if he doesn't qualify for Grands, but, like... I don't know. I hope he doesn't. Yeah, just show us Pollo, bro. Pollo, just start keying everybody, please. We need some entertainment here, Pollo. Please just start walking through people. Yo, what's good, Reduck? What's good, bro? I'm good, man. How you been?
None of the problems we saw in that game too.
Thomas is gonna do a Benji, bro. I think Thomas is really good at like CS:GO and stuff. So I mean, he probably might be able to.
I don't think he saw Boogeyman there.
59 above for Mafia.
Missed edit now, trying to keep him exposed. Team Flyers back though.
You appreciate you, Silver Wolf. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, I think they kind of saw him.
Peter, Bolts, Agers, Pollo, go.
They couldn't go for. Ooh, nice shot.
All right,
into
bro.
the stairs.
Now we're just looking like a Twitter comment section.
Plus the elimination on top of that, and for Teeks, Hades and Mafia, they started this game at 132 points, third place on the consistency. They just need to continue to have the same type of game.
Names in them 180 below. G Money 900 above.
Placements for G Money, Rise, and Aviv. 208 points all but secured their spot as well over from the outpost. Things are
I'm not gonna lie, if Pollo wins this game, I might pull a Neek off and get off after this, because if there's no Pollo in the last game, I don't know who I'm watching for. 73 above for Aloe, or below for Aloe. Thumbs coming from second land. You're not making 2 out of 3 games is sad. I mean, hey, he still got a chance, bro. He still got a chance. Watch West. Is West even today or is West next week? I actually don't know when West is.
Especially this late into the mid game now, as things are starting to really progress along. Pollo, Agers, and Acorn continuing to use these opportunities to just polish up.
All right, Pollo and them got 5 kills, 700 above.
That fine right there. Plenty of material.
What's this next week? Okay, but yeah, it's not even. Wait.
Mafia attacks though. Hayes, look at this.
Yeah, West literally is next week. West isn't even. There's not even any West to watch. There's ever switched his drops for Rainbow Split since Thomas in the qual. I think I saw on Twitter that somebody else already claimed Rainbow Split, like already. And I mean, Thomas still could qual, but I mean it's possible, bro. Mafia, what do you do all game to be almost 500 below? That's actually insane.
403. That's more than 2 full eliminations worth of damage.
They had to like got rebooted or something, right? Wait, also, how was what's his name? How was 20 doing? Because isn't 20 uncon Supernova right now? Or is he con? 20 of them gotta be doing decent, right? Oh yeah, they're in 7th right now. Okay.
Tagged on the rotate, that's the setback you gotta be careful with. The surge, of course,
even kid, I'm gonna be this much below, bro. I'd be above. I'd be like 600 above right now. Center zone.
They were waiting, ready, kind of block those
max mats. Putting my team in a position to win the game. Yeah, like it's just over for Mafia.
Allows him to escape ever so briefly. Mafia finds a tag, needs the siphon here to stay alive in the game. There it is. Jacob, they might be doing it somehow, some way. I mean, just a couple more seconds to survive, kind of live to see another day. Just need Storm Surge to deactivate for a moment. Give him a chance to breathe and refocus their
Bro is daydreaming.
Alright, bro. Fantasies and it's just rotating away. That is their Storm Surge if they have any hope of getting it. And Hades goes down to Void outside of the storm. Mafia's left by himself. 610 damage, and he's
yeah, just back out, bro. Like you're 600 below, no heals. Just stand still and back out. Let's just stand still here. Hit the leave button. Close your game. It's over. You know who Prem is? Yeah, he's a YouTuber, right?
Wasn't for nothing, just battling through and through to the very end. Meanwhile, Aviv, Rise, and G Money, they want this refresh here. They find Liam and Flow on the outside of the zone. The full finish, just collapsing.
Even them get another kill.
A big set of material there to go ahead and work with now.
Jargon Silix 71 above. How old am I? I'm 20. I'm 20. But I turned 21 this year. He's pushing 40. Pollo on high ground. Wait, no, Pollo, please don't win. We need Pollo in the last game. If Pollo wins, then hey, I win too. And I won't be able to queue anymore. Pushing 50, so old. All right, bro. Wait, Aviv and them going for height here too, though. Viola goes down in the feed. Not good for TK's trio.
Started this game at about, I think it was 4th place on that consistency leaderboard overall, so they're definitely within reach inside of the bubble. They just need to solidify it here without these next 2 games. Yeah, this is good. Good time to go ahead.
Monster's about to die. He's sitting on a wheelchair. Don't lie.
There again, you're just seeing the update of all the teams that are kind of in the running, but just having a really tough game 4.
Yeah, this is. I feel like every team that is inside of the bubble, except for 2, has been going down, has been facing.
So sad Pollo is actually locked in for this match. Are they on height right now, or where are they? Wait, hold on. How delayed is Nikov? Alright, what Nikov is... Wait, did Nikov take off delay? I swear Nikov is less delayed than the broadcast. Alright, they're not on height though.
Luckily for them, there's no active storm surge just yet, but that can change in the next couple seconds.
Yeah, if there's any time to stay consistent, get the big points, it's here.
You see what Aviv looks like? Yeah, I mean, Aviv was at the last land.
Potentially looking to fall here. I mean, those points around that
Dark Havoc and Silic
130 area is the sweet spot here for top 5 so far.
200 below.
15 left here, 197.
Who's on height here? The last 2 games have been won by whoever's on high ground. Nope, and Silic's dead.
From Madden though, and he's gonna shut things down there, possibly
And
eliminating the dreams of Jargu, but no.
36 HP, 200 below, 0 builds.
Hiding out.
Is this a back out right here, chat? Are you backing out? Oh, doesn't matter. He's dead. Day gets a kill in the feed.
Trying to survive, but he gets caught out. 213 though. Aiden, Hound, Krillian. Instead of going for high ground.
Wait, Rise. Where's G Money at?
But if you look up, it's Rise, it's Aviv, it's G Money.
Okay, there's G Money. All right, this could be the Rise win right here. Adrius, oh my gosh, bro. Dude, this team, oh my gosh, this team is just so, I just love watching this team, bro. Like, there's like few teams that like, this is one of my favorite teams to watch. Like, Adrius and Pollo could just go crazy at any moment. Acorn always has them in good spots, man. Like, they're such a fun team to watch when they're like playing to their full potential. Bro is finally glazing Pollo. Bro, I've always liked watching Pollo. Like,
opportunity to try to take a win here. I like this level of commitment here, but G-Money and Rise want to go ahead and reconnect to their builds. It's all woods though. That could be
wait, Aviv on high ground. This could just be the Aviv win. Or it's going to be a 3v3 between Pollo and Aviv. Because what? Pollo and them have 14 kills on low ground right now. Pollo's almost max mats.
Able to clean up one elimination, but up above, that's a whole nother trio. But they're not backing down. In fact, they're moving forward step by step, just walking them down. One elimination has already been cleaned up. 2 more trying to go out the side.
Wait, what did you say, Sam?
Does have that cape, so he can be able to mitigate damage from the storage soon.
Oh, yeah.
Aiden's gonna be stuck with Krillian.
Aiden gets a kill. Aiden goes down, though. What did Aiden just die to? Krillian a solo. Kills Day. No, man, Day. Krillian goes down. Wait, Pollo's kind of weak. Where's Acorn? Wait, I need the 3v3. I need the Rise versus Pollo 3v3. King about to go down. Decent game from King, though. G-Money has 0 builds. Oh my gosh, wait, was that Acorn right there? Wait, Adrius is dead. Acorn and Pollo going for height as a duo. And Acorn is doing some full box 90s here. Aviv trying to jump in here on... Who's that, Pollo? Only 6 builds for Aviv. Wait, Acorn has height. Where's Pollo at? Is Pollo on height with him, or is Acorn height as a solo? Wait, they both have no mats. Acorn's getting in. Acorn goes down. It's up to Pollo. Does Pollo so... Wow, alright, Pollo goes down too. Alright. And this will probably be an Aviv Rise and G-Money win. Unless they sell on purpose to Preston, Core, and Master Gary. Holy. Yeah,
he's found himself in the mid ground. Hey, he's got material for everyone else here though. He seems like he misforms up to the top. So
oh my gosh, wait.
Interesting. There goes the delivery. Aviv comes around.
Oh yeah, nah. Bro, Aviv has been putting in pain today, bro. Aviv, G-Money, and Rise win game 4, right? Yeah, game 4. Dang. How's that? Dang. Good win from them. Good win from them.
Contesting them when they were out of materials, they gave it up together.
Viva's been playing good today.
Team, and eventually Acorn Pollo got separated. They fell, and then the rest was theirs from the taking. And
the last prediction we're gonna do is.
Might not have picked up the most eliminations, but the damage he dealt was a huge difference.
We're just gonna do. Does Pollo win the last game? All right. Does Pollo win? And then it's just gonna be yes or no. Last prediction of the day. Last group for an entire week, basically. Does Pollo win the very final game?
Well played for them, and Victor Royale for Aviv, G Money, and Rise send them straight to grand final. Zeke, that was match number 4.
The big cheese of Aviv, G Money, and Rise going straight through to grand finals. You love to see.
All right, I mean, pretty much all of our as a prediction on Twitch. Yeah, predictions only on Twitch.
Down shot, bird form back up, pop back out, drop down shot. Okay, all right, that's the swaggiest thing I think I've seen today. That's it.
I mean,
I swear that Alfred Hitchcock is writing this script right now because it's just birds everywhere. But obviously,
I mean, all we really got to watch for the last game is Pollo here.
Going into the grand finals, because these first 3 games they have just performed.
I'll pull up the leaderboard after they go through this.
And a third, and what
I spent my life savings on Pollo. I'm trying to think if I want to vote yes or no for them.
That we've seen them kind of testing the waters a little bit, but finally confidently grabbing that height and just running away with it, Vivid.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to the Kinch stat that we got to see come through that game as well, right? He's like, oh, you know, Rise of Eve and G Money could be the first team to get top 5 in all 5 of the group games, and yeah, that's right there is why it's so.
Put it on Nikov stream then, bro. Imagine. Wait, I actually want to see the Syrian stats too. Wait, hold on. That's actually smart. I actually want to check this. Hold on. What do the stats look like so far for this tournament? 4 games in. Let me see.
Can't get top 5 in all 5 games if you can't play all 5. But yeah, I mean, incredible stuff.
Tournaments.
You know, we'll see it in a little bit here, but the leaderboard effects of one of those very, very consistent teams winning a game
groups
shuffles things up.
Central.
That's right, Vivid, and we'll see that after this short break with only 1 game left to go, and now a top performing team making it through on a Victor Royale. What does that mean? We'll stay tuned.
All right, later, Sam. Good night, bro. Good night, Sam. Later, bro. All right, let's check the leaderboard real quick, and then we'll look at the stats. Let me see. All right, so right now it is Aviv, G Money, and Rise, obviously. Artie and Grands, Taki and Grands, Bugha and Grands, Oliver OG and Grands, Pollo's and Grands, and then Void King and Broken 6th, Core in 7th, Mafia 8th, Aiden 9th, Violet 10th. So a decent amount of people still need this. Like 20 of them are in 13th. Days in 15th, he still needs it. And then, I mean, that's kind of about it. Kind of about it. It's mainly just Pollo that's left, though, chat. We're pretty much just down to Pollo here. Mafia qualifying for Grants in the Fake 2-5. What is there? So there's 6 games until the game starts there. 2 minutes until there. All right, hold on. Let me check the stats, too. That is what I want to check. Let's see. All right, let's check the stats. So, Adrius has the most eliminations right now with 15. Wait, my camera's not on the way, right? My camera's good, I think, yeah. Oh my, what the heck? This has got to be glitched, right? 8.7. Bro, what is that damage ratio? That's got to be glitched. Pollo has most damage. Adrius second. How many elims does Aviv have? 11? He's also third in damage. It's because they won. Oh, yeah, they did win game 1, huh? Bro, 8.4 and 8.7 is crazy. Taki has most assists. Time in Storm is broken. Time Alive. Rise. Dang. That's kind of crazy. Then 15 elims for both Adrius and Pollo. They're tied. Yeah, they are tied. All right, 1 game left, chat. Final game we're going into right now. Or not right now. In 5 minutes, the final game will start. Not too bad. The big OG placing higher than Pollo. Let's go. That's funny. All right, 46 seconds, chat. Make sure you guys vote in the prediction too. Vote in the prediction. Does Pollo win the final game? I would have to say probably yes. There's really the only people that are about to be in this game is like anybody that's what below them right here. These are the people that they're going against in this last game right here. So I mean, can they win in this type of lobby? They're probably about to just full key, I'm not gonna lie, but I think they get the win. He looks at Pollo's not letting him sleep. Bro. Hey bro. Yeah, now Nikov looks like he's ready to go to bed, bro. Nikov had to watch. I mean, Nikov low-key though, he only had to stream one game on EU, so he might not be that bad. But it is late for him.
Man, this is it. The last game of
last game though.
How did we get here? Let's just, you know what? Just gonna wipe everything. We're gonna start over. All right, this is now game 1. A good thing I don't have the power to do that.
Pollo needs 19 kills or more to break the record of most kills in a group stage. How many does he have right now? He has 56. What did Peter get? Because isn't Peter the one that has the record from last season? Or yeah, that was last season, right?
There's a couple. Well, there's one last trio that has.
How many did Peter get? I actually don't remember.
They're still performing the way we'd expect to perform. I guess will we see Ager's Acorn and Pollo get a VR in game number 5? What do you guys think?
You know what's so funny is that during
yeah,
rehearsal we even joked about
Peter got 74.
Like going for the win for any of these games.
Then 56. Dang.
And
I mean, it's possible. They could drop a 20 right here last game. I mean, bro, they're basically like.
What they're doing, but they seem to be in so many like
I don't even know what like this caliber of lobby for this last game is about to be actually a hard watch.
And then they kind of just go for the W key. They
started watching my YouTube video about a week ago. They go to work. Yo, appreciate you, Stormy. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Stormy. You're the GOAT, bro. 74 in 5 games, yeah. Yeah, that's what Peter and them got last. I wonder what Peter's gonna get this week, chat. How many elims do you think Peter's gonna finish with? I think it just depends on if they want to play out all 5 games or if they're just gonna win game 1.
I've got a little bit of a challenge for this trio here. A little bit of extra credit, if you will, right? Game number 1,
67. All right.
Game number 3, 18 eliminations. Game number 4,
let me turn this up.
19 eliminations.
Oh my god.
So Zeke, what do you think it is that I want in game number 5 in this trio?
Okay, hear me out. We
Don't
go ahead and get 96
here.
eliminations and the victory.
Do you delete your VODs on YouTube? Nah, I'm gonna keep the YouTube VODs up.
Obviously, remember, so the 5 trios who get a victory royale, they go through to the grand finals. Okay, so then we want to be basically in the top 10 of this leaderboard, which is effectively our top 5. Okay. So, with them being at the top so far,
Bro, I've been watching the entire stream since the start. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, this group has
they're not falling out.
It's been interesting, let's just say that. But hey, I appreciate if you've been here since the beginning, bro. I appreciate you, bro. What's your favorite movie / TV show?
I would like to see that, right? Because that kind of gives like more people opportunity to like.
Right now, I actually don't know. I just finished Squid Game like a couple nights ago. I thought, do you guys like the new season of Squid Game? I thought it was alright. Do you guys watch it? I watched it. I thought it was alright.
So like, there's some kind of interesting back and forth there. So I feel like it's probably most beneficial that they.
And he is such a Mickey Mouse region.
That would probably be the best for the lobby.
I think honestly, regardless, they're gonna win. So they
6 out of 10.
That VR spot, or they take that top 5 spot.
They just put on the qual when you get 5% top one. That's absolutely crazy.
Look at this, like second page.
Yeah, I mean they could just. I mean if they win last game, they will be in first overall. But it don't really matter what place you're in groups as long as you qualify.
And we know that a victory royale, or even not even a victory royale, but like a top 7.
And they might be Mickey Mouse, but will always win globals. I mean it's because we got Peter, bro. We had Miro in the beginning, and now we got Peter. So. And I mean, and Pollo seems like he's just getting better too.
Like all these huge teams that are within that precipice.
And Ager's still playing crazy.
I don't think honestly that Ager's Acorn and Pollo have any influence.
So Fortnite comp Kahoot. We could do that eventually. Maybe. That would be a good thing to do during like those eval cups where the games literally just don't start.
They're secured, right? But there is way more teams that are not.
Miro is definitely going to land. I don't know if I would say definitely.
Teams, the ones that are kind of close to making
I think he has a chance, but like there's some decent teams on West that can still qual.
No matter where you stand on the leaderboard, you actually have a chance coming into this last game. You could be last place on that leaderboard right now.
When is Clicks playing? Clicks is in group 2, so he plays on Saturday.
Which I think makes it
he plays on Saturday.
And makes game number 5 very scary.
That's true, man.
No, Ronan, we're not starting that again. Ronan, we are not starting that again.
Number 1. Who walks away with the victory royale? Let's find out together for the last time today.
All right, last game, chat. Finally. Queezy will probably win land? I think Queezy will do good at land, yeah. He should do good. He hasn't done the best. I mean, he's done decent FNCS, but they should do solid. It's going to be hard to predict how good Queezy's going to do, though, because what? He's gotten 5th, 4th, and then he's going to be con this season, so he's probably not going to do that crazy either. Maybe, though.
In theory, because they're just going to go ahead and snipe a spot and say, you know what, the 4 next...
How do you get a creator code? I think you just need 1,000 on any social media
you know, last game,
platform.
a lot of teams came up short. Teams that
Just watch Sneakoff.
Hefty lead, had a really
but the thing, like, I'll watch Sneakoff when it gets to the end game. But for early game, like, or if they're just like king everybody else switched in. But what's it called? Like, Pollo's just gonna be uncon and he's gonna loot, you know? It's like I'd rather watch some team spite than instead of him just like looting, you know?
Game number 5 is here. Who goes to the grand finals? Let's find out.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, bro.
But a great group 1 so far, but the last time we step onto this group,
Peter, how Pollo be known? I mean, Pollo was gonna play with Bugha before he played with Peter. But then people were clowning Bugha for that, so. I mean, and like Pollo was placing good too, and like he literally placed like solid at land too, I'm pretty sure. So I mean, I don't think Peter like made Pollo, but Pollo definitely wouldn't be probably, I don't know. He wouldn't be, obviously he wouldn't be as known as he is today, but I don't think he like made him.
You know, looking at that drop map.
Now Pollo would be clowned for playing with Bugha. That actually is true. That's kind of a crazy full circle moment right there. That is probably true. What do you think of Pollo's trio performance today? I mean, they just showed that they're like far and away the best team in this lobby, which I feel like a lot of us already knew. But I mean, they showed why they're in the big 3 of NA. Wait, Pollo's right here. Wait, Pollo's landing at Lone Wolf Lair. Oh my gosh, Pollo. Wait. Some kids that love Pollo weren't there during the Sphinx days? Yeah, I know, exactly, bro. And Pollo was still really good when he was playing with Sphinx, too.
And Spear second guesses himself here and says, you know what, let's just get the pick up, save my teammate, and allow...
No, Pollo's down. No, man. Wait, TK and them low-key need this, though.
I mean, TK's got a big...
Bro, this Spear guy has 24 points. They have to win this game.
He just has to hide. He can't even necessarily disengage because we know.
Wait, TK's not gonna qual if they don't win this.
Of the map is overall, so I feel like almost
who called game 4? Rise. Rise G Money if won that game.
On top of that, so maybe TK is thinking, get these reboot cards.
And we probably went down. Now we're watching Tiff 2.
Yeah, he's got to be quick though. He's in the room.
Oh wait, TK's screwed.
He had to break through the wall first. There goes the first one. Here they come now. He does
wow.
have that extra build, but no, gets cut off there.
That's crazy.
Just like that, TK's run.
All right, later, Chopsy. Later, bro. Appreciate you stopping by, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Any effective points this game, that'll be G.
Wow, they're emoting on him too. Oh nah.
Honestly, fight their way to victory royale at this point.
That's just a heartbreaker. We were talking about on the bubble.
Do I not know Fortnite, or how is Aviv, G Money, and Ryzen first? It's pretty much just like if you win a game like later on, then you'll be higher up on the leaderboard. So since they won game 4, they're gonna be in first right now because they played like more games. The leaderboard don't really matter. As long as you're in the top 10, that's all that matters.
And all of this surrounding area from Flooded Frogs that they weren't able to do in previous games.
Byla already qualled though? I swear he didn't. Wait, what place is Byla in? Byla, yeah, no, Byla and them were literally in. Wait, this leaderboard isn't updated.
Saw the highlights. They're comfortably in the 170
hold on.
now.
I need to refresh
might
this.
have done enough to go ahead and also secure a seat.
Nah, bro, Byla and them are in 10th place right now. Like, Byla and them definitely don't qualify from that. It's good. Apex, I've been good, bro. How you been, man? I've been good. All right, Pollo, Acorn, Adrews, the last really good team in this lobby.
I think it might be one of those scenarios because
this lobby's so bad that we're watching Pollo farm break.
Every Fortnite community analyst, it's going to be them versus Peterbot at Demon's Domain if Peterbot can make it out of the group stages. But you got to realize, going up against a team like that,
But we actually have nothing going on. We're watching Preston loot off spawn right now.
To have a shot at winning,
that's insane.
If they are contested, Monster, it's going to come through high elimination games just like this. So I think it's a perfect strategy they're doing today. Not really trying to win the game, but more so trying to put up those big elimination games for, in theory, closing the gap if it was finals.
That's an interesting thing to consider, actually. I mean, speaking to Ghost, I mean, but like, the caliber of grand finals lobby is going to be a lot more difficult than this for like keying wise. I feel like there's really only like 2 or 3 teams in the world that can drop a 20 bomb in grands, and that's like Peter's trio, Bino's trio, and then I mean, I guess maybe Pollo's trio.
Trades the shots, but he gets the better end of it. Gonna be the first elimination being
Oliver OG.
Gonna play out the rest of the way, and Blue is trying to keep it that way. He's getting jumped on, trying to make space. You see him using so much material.
Clicks isn't really a team that like keys though in grands. They're just like consistency players. Like Clicks in them, like, I mean, maybe, but I don't know. Can you recommend me a budget mouse, bro? I played on controller my whole life, bro. I know nothing about mouse or keyboards, bro. I'm sorry. The Agent Jeff call for groups?
But it's a matter of time.
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure, actually.
Finds the big healthy shot. That's Electro. Take it all the way to the sky here. Just tossing him some time and mats.
For Thomas, yeah.
Oh.
What am I watching?
Oh, and then blocks him out. Wait a second.
Bro, what am I watching right now, bro? Can we get this game over with, please? There's only 67 alive already. Bro, get me off this group, bro.
That was almost a super nasty clip, but he ends up being the one pump instead.
Div 2,
I didn't
yeah.
make too many like predictions coming into this group stage, but I was like, Power, Blue, Zonda, they've been consistent, especially Power throughout these past couple seasons.
Zeke trying to make it interesting so bad.
On 2 different rosters, so I kind of predicted that.
I swear that's not even Zeke. No, that's
It was going to be this close.
it's Jacob and then
another team. I thought
who's the other caster? Is that Zeke? No, that's not Zeke, right?
Test at Supernova Academy, which most of the competitive community thinks of this as the #1 drop spot in the game. Outside of Phoenix.
Look at this messy fight going down.
We want to watch Pollo farm mats.
Teams kind of in the vicinity. Listening.
What group is Peter? Peter's group 3. Peter's group 3.
Mako, Void, and Icy are at 90 points, so they really do have an opportunity, if you will, to make that top 5.
So trading in groups is crazy, bro. There's literally about to be like there's only 63 alive right now, and I don't even think first zone is closed yet
Any of these teams
or started closing.
Open up a spot inside of the top 5, give them that much more of a chance, but I think they're looking about like 50 points, so around maybe a top 5 or something, depending on how many eliminations they're able to accumulate.
It's Clicks and Grands now. Clicks plays next week. Clicks plays next week.
Continuing to rotate, trying to find eliminations. It almost seems like this team is trying to take control over their own destiny by picking up these eliminations, trying to bypass some of these players in towards the zone, so that way they
the summer is so boring. I mean, yeah, no solos in summertime is actually insane. I don't know how Fortnite does no solo tournaments during the summer.
I'm looking ready.
I'm 100% not even 10 people watching the broadcast know who Boogie is. That's probably true. What's good, Jay? What's good, Nace? What's good, bro? Use a modded controller? Nah, I just use a PS5 controller. It's a normal PS5 controller.
Outside of Pump Power and Supernova.
I miss solo cash scopes, bro. I hope they have solos next season. Isn't that insane that they could legit just have like no tournaments next season?
Western side where it can look to get stacked as Madden just gets down quickly. Even though there is that mobility.
I saw Pollo get a kill in the feed. Wait, hold on.
There's just too much space.
Where's my mouse?
To close the gap and go for the elimination.
All right, our Pollo and them keying right now. Bro, look at Nikon, bro.
Depuis le début, on ne sait pas, mais c'est peut-être full cheat.
Alright, Pollo's just looting. Pollo's just looting.
Story here, just outside the
They're chilling.
factory zone, kind of
Have they removed the Fortress tournament rule before you can play for cash? Nah. I don't think they're ever going to remove that, to be honest. It pretty much like completely stopped the cheaters, though.
It will still come down to a very intense end game for all these trios as the pressure starts to set in. We started this journey at the beginning of today's show. We talked about over 60 players trying to.
Yo, appreciate you, Eric. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
Everyone who's kind of punched their way through essentially have been a part of these veteran teams.
Group 2 is on Saturday, and then Group 3 is on Sunday of next week. And then after that, I think there's like 2 or 3 days until last chance, and then Grands is the next Saturday, Sunday, just like that.
Past couple of years in FNCS.
Who won Game 3 and 4? Game 3 was Game 4 was Rise, and then Game 3 was Bugha. Yeah, Game 3 was Bugha. If they fix anti-cheat, Solo will come back.
And so far, they have
I don't even know how they would like fix that though.
Rotate in towards the zone. The rest of the map, the north, the western edge, and even some of those teams that would rotate from the south have not caught up just yet. So this is gonna be the best shot that they have to try to aim for one of those mountain ranges and set up for what could be a long game.
Yo, what's good? Under, what's good, bro? Skip, bro. I know. I wish we could skip straight to the end game right now. Just put me in the end game.
Man, tough game 4 for them, huh?
Oh, we got a stat. An average of 194 points were required to qualify through consistency last season. Wait, it's going to be 194 to qual?
194 points were required to qualify through.
That does not sound right. Wait.
Very similar on EU as well. I think it was around 189.
Bro, right now it's literally 134. Do we think it's going to get to that high? There's no way. Squad FNCS would be so entertaining? No, bro. That would literally just be a tarping simulator. And Peter would just win every single tournament. Like, could you imagine Peter, Pollo, Cold, and Agers on the same team? Or like Acorn? They'll probably pick up Acorn, to be honest. It'll probably be like Peter, Pollo, Acorn, and then Agers or Cold. And they would literally just win every single tournament.
This is their tournament run, and
you appreciate you, Stormy. Thank you, bro.
Pushing you like this, just tough situation all around. Northern EA.
Wait, Pollo in a fight.
Another very good trio sitting nearby, watching it all go down. They get gifted.
Wait, Pollo cannot die right here, bro. We need Pollo in this end game. Who do you think Peter and Pollo are playing with next year? I don't think that it's guaranteed that they're gonna play with Cold. I think there's low key. Like unless Cold has a crazy Globals performance, I don't think Pollo or I don't think Peter really wants to play with Cold anymore. Yums or Agers? Yeah, I think he low-key wants to play with Agers. Like he seems to really want to play with Agers. And like Pollo and Agers have been like building up their chemistry too. Like I could see that happening. Unless Cold has an insane Globals and it would be like dumb for him to not play with Cold. I don't think he's gonna play with Cold. Peter already said he's dropping Cold after this year. Yeah, but I mean, dude, if Cold is like the best player at Globals, there's like no way he can just drop him, you know?
Maybe 6 zone, they should be S+ fully ranked out.
Yeah, that's crazy though. Get it this early in the game.
Madden. I'm not even gonna try to read their names, bro.
Did see Avenger pick up an elimination throughout the course of the past couple.
Who think's gonna win Globals, bro? I can't even answer Globals questions right now. Like it's way too early still. Yo, it's good. Knox, who won first game? First game was won by Oliver OG. Yeah, first game was won by Oliver OG. Void, Broken, and King have spent more time in Storm than any other team. Over 19 minutes each. Oh my gosh. Cold's gonna rise to land late.
Maybe even just to the top 12.
Oh,
they don't need a massive game by any means, but they need a game that's just good enough to get across that hump.
This is it right here for some. Luke, Panda, Venom.
How comedic would it be if Clix got second this episode and Land he wins? I know it's gonna be a little bit funny. I mean, yeah, there is a real like possibility that Clix gets his first FNCS win out of Land, but like there's just no way he doesn't win this season, right? Like, he's got to win this season.
They're just focusing on their rotation here, refarming all along.
Clix isn't winning LAN. I mean, bro, there could be a lot of really good trios that are just contested. And, like, Clix is a trio that won't just, like, ego battle off spawn, you know? And they'll just go somewhere mid.
Not their entire FNCS by any means, because there still is the last chance qualifier.
If Clix does not win this season, he's not winning LAN.
Very similar format, except no consistency. 3 games, win and you're in, and that's even
maybe.
if you make it to a finals.
LAN would be very dependent on the drop map. Yeah, exactly. That's what we were talking about earlier. LAN is just literally is so just drop spot dependent.
In the same tournament.
That's how pretty much every single tournament is, if you really think about it.
For Hound and Carillion, as we saw what happened, they got keyed.
Does Pollo have a girl? I have no clue, bro. I have no clue. Northern them just soaring right here. Oh, goodbye to whoever they just rebooted. Yo, they're behind you, bro. Oh my gosh, wait. No, they didn't kill him. Okay, no, they did kill him.
To deal with here and now.
Wait, Northern and them need to reboot too.
Not even just a knock.
Wait, is Pollo keying? Hold on, let me see.
So you have to wait for
Pollo and them have 2 kills.
Before they even make an attempt at it yet again. But Carillion has
nothing yet.
Things in mind.
We'll keep it tabbed.
Distance between him and that team, go deeper, maybe even towards Super.
Queasy almost want to land in a literal corner POI. Yeah, exactly, bro.
And if they upgraded,
but I mean, Queasy is just like LAN. Queasy is like one of the best players of all time.
To access them, which should give him a good amount of loot, nice amount of heals to try to get back into the zone.
Ferdoxy has a chance to win LAN though. Depends if he's contested or not. I feel like Ferdoxy's definitely going to be con though. Like Ferdoxy's probably just going to go to literally the best spot on the map. And like, there is no way that every single region, not one team is just going to give him the best spot on the map, completely uncon, you know?
1,000 above the damage threshold for Core, Preston.
Yo, what's good, Meraki? What's good, bro?
144 points. That's how they started this game inside of the bubble. And you're seeing 2 wildly different approaches from some of these teams. Others trying to close that point gap through getting eliminations. And then the rest of the teams are just trying to play that calm, cool, collective.
I don't think anyone's going to con Ferdoxy. Bro, if you think not a single team on Asia, Brazil, Middle East, like, they don't care at all how good Ferdoxy is off spawn, bro. If they want to land the best POI, they're just going to go and do it, bro. Like, they do not care at all. And then he could also just be getting conned by Peter, too. Like, getting uncon at LAN is, like, I think the only team that was going to be able to get a really good spot fully uncon was Peter. And, like, even Peter was still, like, technically conned. He just got the best loot there.
Then into the storm, hunting down Turbulence, cut him off. Even with the misform, they try to cone him up there, but he manages to slip out. Pollo's on his heels, though.
Should make an IRL stream? I don't even know what I would do in an IRL stream.
Dashes as well to cut this player off.
Wait, we actually got Pollo fighting. Pollo 3 kills now, 1,300 above. They are just keying right here. Pollo, you gotta stay alive right here. Where is Pollo's teammates? Pollo is just in a straight 1v1. Oh my gosh, Aegis, can we get some Kovacs here?
But that's just going to expose himself to the shots of Agers. He's going to be able to get the knock onto that one.
Pollo versus Turbulence, bro. Pollo was actually just full 1v1ing this guy. Stream your 21st birthday party getting drunk.
Turbulence now is your chance.
That was pretty intense. Pollo trying to wait till the
Alright, Agers is here now. Where's Acorn at? Alright, there you go. There's the aim on Agers right there. 5 elims for Agers, Acorn, and Pollo. 1,400 above. That'd be haircut, bro. I need another haircut, bro. Oh my gosh. I haven't got a haircut in like 3 weeks now. Would you grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson and for 100 subs? Bro, if you're gifting 100 subs, I would do way more than that. I would start... I'm not even gonna say what I would start doing. What hair products do you use? I literally don't use anything, bro. It's just like straight water, bro. Gambling all the money I gained from this video. Bro.
They're so close to Acorn, Agers, and Pollo. Kind of staggered out their rotation for a little bit. Let them disengage on out before they start to move forward. Even with another team there, at least it's not them. But this is Carillion
86
now.
above for Carillion here.
You also need
Carillion's another team I think still needs this, right? They gets a kill in the feed. Hold on, let me kind of lock into last game right here, because we're starting to get towards like closer to the later game.
Basically calling it a firing squad, trying to get any bit of damage and hopefully a down.
They need it. Look, Southern Pool now.
Am I reading the YouTube chat? Yeah, I'm reading the YouTube chat too. I'm reading both. I'm just like flipping between both of them. Is this what are we talking about here? Bro, like,
might not even need to really depend on the dashes.
like, you're kind of right. I'm not gonna lie.
Sandman's team obviously got their pickup, so they're kind of back in the running here.
Don't read those. All right, chill on the YouTube chat, bro. Chill on the YouTube chat. People are definitely getting surprise con at land, yeah. Bro, Clicks literally got surprise con like a day before land started. Like, I don't think people are just not gonna con for Doxy because he's good at fighting EU people off spawn, you know? Like, Feroxy's never fought Peter off spawn. Feroxy's never fought Pollo off spawn. No, Pollo, don't die. Alright, Pollo's fine.
They fire off in that direction, but it's only a momentary focus from the lobby. They're gonna be able to
almost 2,000 above for Pollo. 6 total elims on him too. What time is it for me? It is 6:07. Hound gets a kill on a power.
Power's down. Somebody else got knocked around here.
Sick. Okay.
From a whole nother team. Blue one's on there trying to save.
Don't disrespect EU like that, bro.
He does catches Blue off guard. Had him looking lost.
Literally, like, for Doxy
very much needed
is like far and away the best off spawn fighter on EU, but all the other good off spawn people are on NA.
Trying to run away. He's got Agers, Pollo just hunting him down on the side from one team to the next. As soon as they see somebody move monster, they are just W-keying their way.
I believe we're more scared to con Clicks than Peter or Fred just because his community literally send death threats and ask them for conning people. I mean, that's true, but like at the same time, bro, he literally got conned by an OCE team. Like, bro, I'm telling you, the small region teams just don't care, bro. Like, they're just gonna do what they want. They'll get 40th place, or what is there, 33 teams. They'll get 30th place at LAN and they'll move on with their year. Like, they don't care.
Now though, Agers low on mats here, forcing the split from the teammates. Sandman 20 and Northern trying to battle their way out from the trenches as well. Top 17 here.
Are there any players going to the new Superman POI? Not really, no. Not anybody like notable. Like, teams are landing there, but like not anybody that really like matters.
Have just started to accumulate, and it's going to cascade with every full team that does go down, making this one of the most important parts of the game for a team like Sandman.
All right, finally going into half and half here. Lock in, chat. Last game of Group 1 on NA. A lot of these teams need this still. Agers gets a kill in the feed. Chat, should we stay on the Fortnite stream or should we watch only Pollo's team? What would you guys rather do? Only Pollo or watch the Fortnite stream? Let me see.
Making sure to calculate every single one of their pushes.
Pollo? Alright. Wait, let me see. Alright, let me go to Pollo here. Alright, last game. I'll put the volume at like right there. Alright, there we go. Wait, are they gonna go for height last game too? Hold on. Okay, there we go. We're good. Skip. Alright. Alright, 7 elims for them. Pollo only has what, like 400 mats? Drops his cape. Hey, why did Pollo? Oh, he has Invis coin. Oh, okay. Alright, potential last game win here for Pollo. They played out all 5 games, 9 total elims. I think somebody said they need like 17 or so elims to be able to break the record for most elims in groups.
Allez, maintenant on choque pas les gars. On a fait le spectacle. On a fait le content, on nous a fait rester un peu plus éveillés dans cette nuit. Là maintenant on va la gagner.
Literally just full spraying.
Pollo is the new Vaniac? Non. Mobutu. Prenez-le.
Bro, I literally looked away for half a second and he's just dying to fall damage. Wait, Aders and Acorn got him though. Nobody in this lobby is even thinking to look up for height right now. Alright, Pollo's back. That was almost a huge sell. But it don't even matter because nobody else in this lobby thinks to look up for height. Oh, that team might. Pollo only has 8 builds total here. Oh my gosh, wait. It's actually getting chopped. And Pollo is just jumping in on them. Oh my gosh. Holy. Dude, I'm telling you, this is the best Pollo's ever been. Like, I know he's won 4 FNCSs in a row and like globals and everything, but skill-wise, this is the best Pollo's ever been. Oh my gosh, bro. Literal opens lobby? No, exactly, bro. He can literally just farm these kids. Not going for the matchup there. A little bit surprising. I mean, he only has 7 builds. Peter said that too. Yeah, no, he definitely is, bro. K-Dog could win a game against these people. Alright, this is looking like a pretty comfortable, unless something goes really wrong here, this is looking like a pretty comfortable Pollo win. I mean, yeah, they're literally going over a mountain here. They got this, bro. 5 other players left besides them. 15 total elims. They could break the elim record too. I do need to get confirmation though on what the elim record is. Would this actually be elim record, chat? There's no way Peter didn't get more than this, right? Well, they have 16. Wow. And they win the last game too for the prediction, chat. They win the last game for the prediction. That is a yes. Does Pollo win? Wow. What a game. What a game. All right, let me see.
It's too easy for them at this point. They were really.
So that puts, let me see here. Aders, Acorn, and Pollo, first place overall. 5 total games, 1 win, 74 elims. Is this elim record right here, chat, or no? Did Peter get more, or is this elim record? 18 elims, 19 elims, 18. That's, oh my gosh, bro. That's actually insane. Aviv, G Money, and Rise second, also quad to Grands. Takiesu Vert quad, Bugha quad, Oliver G quad, Void quad, Power quad, Aiden quad, Core quad, and then Liam quad. Wow, bro. Day is just 1 spot off of Grands. That's tough. Wait, no way. 20 didn't qualify. 20 had Uncon Supernova and didn't qualify. Dang. That is tough, bro. That is tough. Biley, TK, Larson don't qual. Mikey, Crackley, and Rao don't qual. Wow. Yeah, poor Day, bro. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate, man. Hey, bro. Appreciate everybody that stopped by, though, man. Appreciate everybody in the YouTube stream, the Twitch stream. I'm about to go make the video now. I should hopefully have the YouTube video up in like 2 hours max, probably 2.5 hours maybe. But appreciate everybody that stopped by today. W stream, appreciate all you guys. Oh, it was the same. Both trios got 74. No way they tied the elim record. Dang. All right, hey, appreciate everybody. Love all you boys, man. Appreciate everybody that stopped by. And yeah, I'm gonna go get working on that video though. So hey, do what it says above my head. Please use code K-Dog, man. Please, man. Please. All right, love you, boys. Chat. Mwah. And hey, the people on YouTube though, we're still on YouTube right now, right? You guys can still hear me? You guys can still hear me on YouTube right now, right? I wanted to say what's good to the YouTube stream one more time before we go too. Hey, I'm reading the YouTube chat right now. So if you're on the YouTube stream, hey, appreciate everybody that was on the YouTube stream once again, bro. I feel like I wanted to make sure I showed you guys your love. Hey, if you're in the YouTube stream right now, spam up W stream, bro. Spam up W stream. I'm looking at you guys on the YouTube stream right now, bro. Appreciate everybody that's on the YouTube stream, man. Hey, remember, video going up soon. All right? Appreciate everybody that was here, man. Love you boys on the YouTube stream too. All right, later, guys. Appreciate you.